Hey, look, I see a timer. I see a thing. That means we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's episode of Going Digital. Whoop, whoop.
Well, hello there.
Yes, thank
why
you.
thank you. Why thank you.
Appreciation is so wonderful. Anyway, welcome to Going Digital. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream here on the Joy Chart Gamers. I am Brownie, your dungeon master or digital master, whichever you prefer. And joining me, hang on, Kristen, what are you
Hi.
doing in the second? Kristen, what are you doing in the second seat?
Well, you see, I'm in the second seat because you need a break, and shit keeps going down, and I'm here to put my foot down on it. Thank you.
But don't people like the chaos?
You already signed the contract. Your name's written there.
Can I be in the third seat?
No.
The third seat's reserved for the most important character of this whole campaign. It's reserved for Bacon Plushie.
Okay, that too.
I said
it's
the
reserved
third
for
seat.
me, myself, and I, and the Bacon Plushie.
Yay!
I don't even have my own phone. I have to set my
Actually, no, you're right. The third seat is for Aeon when he's helping me with Digitail. That's the third seat.
Indeed.
Sound is coming through just fine, Capitan.
Oh, thank you for the assistance. I appreciate that one. Anyway, we're done enough dawdling. Let's get on to introductions. As with before, I am Brownie, your digital master, and joining me tonight in the co-DM seat, and still playing as well, we have Kristen.
Hello. Pleasure to be here, as always.
Yeah, pleasure. I have to admit, I had to stop myself. I was like, I normally introduce the players first and then go straight to the co-DM. I'm not used to that. But also, joining us tonight, we're joined by Crimson.
I'm totally not gonna die tonight, guys. I feel great. I'm like, these two dragons breathing behind my back, by my neck. That's nothing. That's just that's a regular Sunday night. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mother. That's all you need. Just Daffy Duck. Mother.
I just think of Huck and Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents. Fairies.
Fairies.
Let's see how tonight goes with me not attempting to shove this square peg into this fourth round hole.
Yes.
Well, speaking of round hole, let's carry on through this hole and see where we continue what's on the other side. We're also joined by Aeon.
You told me that was the plushie seat and I had to sit on the floor.
No. Here's your seat. See, I have a seat. Everyone gets a seat at the table. Including you. We're joined by Caitlin.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your
That peak.
That peak. We're joined by Lena.
That peak was just so freaking funny. Also, hi everybody.
Good to hear you.
To play.
Yay. We're joined by Del.
Hoi, everybody.
So how's everybody doing? We all ready for tonight?
We're ready for...
Don't worry, guys. Where would you like this tombstone that I got of Crimson?
Right there next to my hopes and dreams. Wow. I went to
only 3 episodes in. Like thanks, guys. Thanks.
I mean, I took no part in this. I was busy doing shit. Hello.
Here lies Squidward's hopes and dreams. What a baby.
Anywho, enough about hopes and dreams being crushed. How about me and Kristen help to destroy the hopes and dreams of this party while Zara sits tavern?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't agree with that fact, but let's see what the dice say. Anyway, I think it's time for a recap. So let me go get the boy. Actually, you know what, Kristen, do you want to do the recap or should I go get the man?
Oh my god. No, go get the man. It's not right if I do it. Go get the man.
Very well. I'll go get the man. Yo! What's it? No, that's the wrong box. Seriously, he keeps going up everywhere. Here he is. Yo, Morgan Freeman, we need you.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Hello. I'm so glad to see you all, but why is there currently two major problems sitting on the screen in front of that human? And also, why is that girl sitting in a similar seat to the digital master?
Don't worry about that. That's for Crimson to deal with. You're right there, Crimson? Yeah, he's fine.
Help me!
Yeah, he's fine.
What a great person. He's so getting into the fray. I so appreciate that. But speaking of appreciation, I'm sure you'd all appreciate a little bit of a recap from Going Digital. So, the last time on Going Digital, the Digidestined were enjoying their time in Insectopia before all the shit hit the fan in all ways than one. But after managing to quell the chaos, the group managing to reconvene with each other and then make their way to the local tavern that is within the establishment of Insectopia. From there, the group were trying to mellow out as they tried to acquire rooms for themselves, with some of the group getting better results than others. But just as the group were unwinding down for the night, arguments peaked up again as Akane, Callum, and Ryu were all involved in some confrontation with each other to discuss involving the whole past that was between Callum and Ryu. But as the confrontation picked up even further, just as it looked like it was reaching its peak, suddenly there was a noise outside when they realized that Agumon, Ryu's partner, had disappeared. Audible gasp. But at that point, as the group went off to go outside to go look in their own ways, Ryu was then greeted by his partner, no longer in the form that he knew. It was the mighty dark dragon Digimon. Audible gasp. I'm trying on a new thing, hope you like it. And as the group tried to prevent Ryu's problem getting any worse, Digimon then snapped up Ryu and decided to fly away from the establishment, which was causing a little bit of ruckus with what was going down. After that happened, the group decided it was best to go follow, but Zara decided to stay back to keep an eye on not only the little bundle of joy that was in her arms and her second partner, but also to make sure that their things won't get any worse for the trouble. But at that point, as Digimon made his way to the former I forgot my words. I got this to fuck me.
Monument?
Thank you.
Yeah. I keep calling it a monolith, but yeah, it's a monument.
Yeah. Yeah, the server monolith. That is where Digimon flew down with Ryu clutched in his arms. Although Ryu had ready to accept his fate. But it was then revealed that Aizmon had survived the attack from Tyrant's Kabuterimon. So, will the Digidestined manage to acquire the meat require the time to get to save Ryu, or is Ryu done like dinner? Will Digimon be able to revert himself to Adalon and speak it and done like dinner? Well, yeah, will the baby guess this dinner at the end of this episode. Find out on this episode of Going Digital. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Morgan Freeman.
You're welcome.
Cupcakes will be at your door prematurely.
I'm sure he's
don't forget to give him the cupcakes. Don't forget to give him the cupcakes for Dorbikmon to keep him pacified.
That's
don't
true.
worry, we've been doing that off screen this whole time. Don't you worry.
Hey, you feel like passing one of those over here? Like,
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, Crimson, we're at the fun part.
Yes, we're taking the fun path today. Yeah, see, he said the cupcakes are for him. So, right,
I don't know
okay.
if this is better or worse than Escalator Land.
Right.
Wait till we get to the ride. This is the ride.
God damn it.
Yippee!
I did not expect that.
Anyway,
So, let us begin. I will be taking over this first part. Chris, can you handle music for me as we swap over to somewhere else? So where we left
Certainly.
off, continuing on from where we left off, everyone that is taking part except for Zara are all heading off in the direction to back into Insectopolis to kind of find out where Digimon had taken Ryu after he flew away. So I believe Jordan and Dobermon are here. Akane and Birdramon are here. I think Callum and Philmon are also here, or is it Harrismon?
No, like yeah, so Callum and Philmon are on Bodramon with
Right, okay.
Akane.
What's
yep.
happening? What was Mimiko's situation? Was she also on the bird?
She was going with yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
right, okay.
yeah,
She is also here.
Yeah, long
All right.
story short. Yeah, long story short.
Yes, feel free to roll for your tokens at the same time, please. Roll. Wait, hold on. So hold on. Who was doing it this week?
Ooh. You know what? You know what? I heard Lena. Did Lena just say don't be me?
You know what, Lena? Why don't you do it? You volunteered.
I'm going to kill both of you.
I mean, you spoke up.
Yeah, no. Just take Lena.
That was
You
your
get to
first
do.
mistake.
Yeah. Don't worry, Lena. It's all good. So, Lena, would you like
Just-
me to roll me? What was it? D8 for that one?
D8 it was, yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, so Lena, just roll a D8. You can roll your stat that's a D8 if you'd like, or roll D8 on the side, whichever you prefer. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, just there you go.
Whoa,
Everyone gains
wow.
8 tokens today. There you go. That's what you get
Booyah.
for talking up and volunteering. Thank you very much.
Lena just gave everybody 8 tokens, but distribute them how
All
you'd
right.
like. And remember, any extra go to me.
All right, I'm splitting down the middle. 4 for Jordan, 4 for Doberman.
Sounds good.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, Ryu's taking 6. Agumon's gonna get 2.
Sounds
1,
good.
2,
Or well,
3,
Dividramon at
4.
this moment in time.
Oh well.
Too late now. You've said it.
Damn it. Okay, that's
It's
That's
yeah.
fine.
They would go on
Let's
to Dividramon for
do
that
it.
reason.
We'll
But that's
go
fine.
down the list. Yeah, we'll go down the list to prevent people from talking up. Aeon, what about you?
5 for me, 3 for Kukuamon.
Okay. Let's see, Caitlin.
I'm gonna give mine to Callum because Harrismon is all full.
Okay.
Wait.
Lena.
I did a split down the middle.
Very well. And Zara, you too, technically.
Yes. Zara's getting 3. Terramon is a decent number. He's getting none, and Yamon is getting 5.
Oh, sure. Give the baby something. Of course.
Well, it says
No.
you had a higher bar than Zara in general, Mr. Bird. So you can't complain.
Have the 4 tokens been added to Birdramon yet? Because I'm just
Yeah.
trying to clarify.
Well, okay. Hang on a minute.
I see
hang
5
on.
on the sheet right now.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
I can only see
I
because
see
I'm
that.
in GM role right now. That's the only reason I can see.
Yeah. I'm just trying. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8, 9.
Not that music. Yeah, I think this music
Right.
will do
Alright.
for.
So, as
All right.
everyone is flying towards the kind of in the direction that Dividramon flew off in, this is the moment where all of you can kind of have conversation, kind of say what you want to say, discuss things, make a plan, etc. So we'll start with I'd say all of you are in earshot of each other. I'll say Birdramon is flying low enough so that Doberman and Jordan can hear you. So what's the sitch? What's going on with y'all?
All right. And all right. Okay, so all right. So Jordan is okay. So from last session, he used his goggles, and he determined that they were going eastward, correct?
That's correct. Yes, that's correct. You don't know exactly where eastward, but it's just the general eastward direction right now.
All right. He just basically signals Bergermon. He's not like he's on top of Doberman, and they're not stopping. They're just gonna run east. And he's just gonna be like, do you guys see where they went?
To answer the question for the others, just to pass on from that detail, the only one who didn't get a proper good look out of where they went was Callum just coming out. But Akane and Mimiko, with where you were on the map, you guys were able to see that he did fly east.
All right.
Okay. In that case, Akane's gonna holler down to Jordan saying that they went east.
In character?
They went east!
Yeah, I saw them flying east. Try to pinpoint exactly where eastward to go. I can only do so much from the ground.
Okay, you heard him, Bergermon. Let's go.
Right. And Bergermon's going to ascend above the trees.
Okay, so for those who are wanting to look to see if they can even see anything, DC is that this has to be a brains check. I'm gonna say the DC is 17 due to how dark it is right now in the evening, making it harder, and the fact that Digimon was a very large black creature which probably blends in with the sky right now. So 17 if you're going to try to see exactly where he went.
Is this for everyone that's on?
This is for everyone, but there's no like blending. This isn't as a group roll.
Yeah.
This is just solo.
All right. What are we
will
rolling?
try.
Okay.
All right. What are we? Okay. What are we rolling?
Brains.
Brains.
Okay. Brains.
DC 17.
DC 17.
It's a 12 from Callum with an immediate explosion of a D4 twice. What the fuck?
I guess that's your code. Look, okay.
Wow.
Okay, that is a 1. Okay.
Excuse me.
Mm,
So I'll wait for everyone that wants to attempt to make the attempt first.
All right. 6.
Also, is anyone adding tokens to their totals
Well,
as the
that's
ones
just-
who have rolled?
That's the thing, Caitlin. Philmon's been full for the past 2 sessions, so would you be cool if I just burned 9 tokens?
You know, yeah, go for it.
Don't
I
think
know.
I have that many. Well,
Oh wait,
oh,
one,
and you mean? Yeah.
three- Wait, so 1, 2,
Okay, that's 7.
4, 5.
No, from my pool, not yours.
Yeah, I just figured it out. Never mind, mate.
Let me count.
I'm gonna do
So
the
that'd be 12. So 1, 2. Are you
So
adding?
it'd be 5. It'd be 5 from you,
Oh.
Callum, and 9 from Philmon.
Yeah, Callum exploded.
I-
Callum
I
exploded
rolled
twice on a
6,
D4.
so I need to roll. No, I need to roll 11 to meet it.
No,
right?
yeah, 9 would put you to 15. Yeah, it's 11, sorry. It's 11 tokens.
Okay, so I'll put in 6 if you put in 5. Then is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Like so. Wait.
So is this on Philmon, yes?
Oh.
Yeah, first Philmon's
Okay.
roll.
Right.
Oh wait, I was gonna say. You could put it on mine so that way we'd use less tokens. Because I rolled a 12.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
DC is
okay.
17.
17.
All right, so I'll put in 3 and you put in 2.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Instead
Alright,
of like.
that's fine. So Callum, please
that
write the
would-
total you're putting your roll to in the chat, just so it makes it easier. Is anyone else spending? We have
well,
one
now-
person succeeding.
Okay, well now I got a 7, so that means I would need 10. So
You would need
that,
10, yes.
So, Del, would you be okay with spending 5 apiece? To make
Fi-
it a 10, make it 17?
Okay, you spend 5, I spend 5?
Yeah, basically, basically we spend tokens from both Akane and Bergamon.
Oh.
Oh,
Sure.
oh,
Sure, we can
okay.
go with that.
Alternative arrangement. You two spend 3 each. I'll spend 2, and that we'll do the same thing. So I've got loyal.
Hold on. Let me also roll for Blade, actually. Sorry.
Okay, so we each. Okay, so that means that me and Bergamon
Okay.
each spend 3, and you spend
3,
what, 2?
and I'll spend the ones to make it up. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
We'll count as double
All
play
right.
again.
All right.
All right.
So the person
All
that
right.
this is causing to succeed. Wow, that's
3.
unfortunate. There, Blade. Your D20 rolled a 5. You would need to spend 12 to make that up.
Yeah.
Okay, so therefore, okay, so now we, okay, so now I spent 3 and Bergamon spent 3.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so if Akane is passing, write 17 in the chat for me, just so that I know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There we
Thank
go.
you. Is anyone else choosing to succeed at this moment in time?
I think having 2 people at 17 is good for me. So I'm going to have Bergamon fail this one.
Okay, so Bergamon, take a token. Mimiko, are you choosing to succeed? You rolled a 10.
I am choosing to fail because I do not have enough tokens to buff myself.
That's
But
completely
that
fair.
also means I get my 2 tokens back. So.
That's fair, yeah. Take 2 tokens for that, for the easygoing.
Oh, yeah,
Akane
and-
is passed. Blade is, I'm guessing Blade is obviously choosing not to pass.
Yeah, and because of Mimiko's easygoing, Blade gets another token, right?
Okay, so for everyone that failed and took tokens, the atmosphere right now of the city is too dark for you. It was very hard to tell where Ryu was dragged by Digimon in the air, even though you're getting a sky-high view at the moment. Callum and Akane, you both happen to kind of, while you were in the air, see the direction where Digimon was going. And even though he's going eastward, you can tell he's going to like a larger area in the middle of the city.
Okay, well, with that being said, Akane's going to get out her Digivice and send a message to Jordan with the information.
That is fair. Jordan, you get a message on your Digivice, which tells you this from Akane.
Oh. Oh. All right, Doberman. I think we've got a direction we can go in.
Alrighty then, I'll get going as fast as possible.
Could I do one thing for Callum?
Yes?
Could I have him check his Digivice to see? Because I believe he had. I think because of his Devil's Eye, he has the ability to see what the status is for Ryu and his Digimon. Because I believe
Chris,
that
you can answer that question because you know the ins and outs of that. I don't.
Certainly. So the Devil's Eye, confirming it. Did you use it when Digimon was in the area?
I don't think he did.
No, but I remember there was a beep. I remember you described there was a beeping on Callum's Digivice specifically that gave him a 2-minute counter.
Ah, the timer. That's right. I forgot about that timer.
Yes.
Yes. So the timer on there, you see that the timer has, let's see if I remember what time we got to. Let me see.
It was a 5-minute countdown.
It was
if I remember
5
right.
minutes, yeah, and it froze at one point from what I remember.
Yeah.
It suddenly stopped.
Okay. Yep. Now you get. Yep. Okay. Sorry, I had to check my bits. Yep. So it has So right now the timer is actually flickering between 2 times. It is flickering between 2:41 and 2:42. It is going up, down, up, down, up, down, and has done that continuously.
Similar to a roller coaster.
Yeah, sort of.
Because if I remember that I think that if I remember, there was a message that said it would if it goes down, then it would Argomon would permanently be in that state.
No, it just said the server would intervene.
Yeah, it said the server would
Yes.
intervene. Yeah.
Yes. Although what it would do to intervene with, you don't know.
Okay, no, now I remember. Yeah. So
It's
kind
fine.
of like
It's been a while.
yeah. So kind of like
Been
looks
a
at it and he's like,
while.
and he kind of like he takes a sigh of relief to see that the counter isn't going down. So he turns to Akane and Mimiko. It's like, I think we still have I think we still have a chance to save him.
What are you talking about?
Well, I don't know. I got a message on my Digivice saying that we had 5 minutes to sort this out, but it seemed to stop. So I guess I guess well we seem to be doing the correct thing. So let's quickly head over and save RJ.
Okay, but after this, you and I are going to have a long talk.
Alan doesn't respond to that.
Very well. So, okay, so just confirming it, Callum and Mimiko, you're both on Bergramon, aren't you? Correct.
Yes, with
Yes,
Phil.
they all are. Yeah.
Gotcha. And Dobermon is carrying Jordan.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Blade
He's
is
being the
flying
goodest
around.
of boys.
And Blade is like flying around.
Gotcha. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
No worries.
Anyway,
So before we move on, is there anything anyone else wants to discuss on the way, or is that it for this kind of?
All right. Oh, all right. Jordan is currently not wearing his jacket.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, he's wearing it. He is wearing a tank top. Don't worry. But that's just a minor detail.
That's fair. Is there anything else besides that that anyone wants to speak of, discuss, say to each other? This includes the Digimon.
It's going
Oh, have we?
to-
Have we not made a token for shirtless Jordan?
No, I haven't done that. No, I didn't think I'd need to. I can do it at one point.
No, there's like we did create like a lot of different tokens for like the different outfits and he would wear like the characters would wear. Guess we
Yeah.
didn't really think to make like
It's all right.
multiple.
Yeah.
We'll worry about that later.
We'll worry about it later.
I'm gonna have like Blade like go over to Mimiko and say like partner is would it be best if we could reconvene and form a plan? It seems to be a bit reckless to go in there blindly, especially if the Vidramon has Ryu.
I mean, a plan might be better, but we just need to get there quickly.
Understood. We will reconvene at the site, and then we will decide what the plan will be.
Okay.
And then Blade just zooms off.
Alrighty then. Anything else? Last time.
Nope.
Nope.
I think real quick, without saying anything, Philmon is just gonna sort of like give. I assume from the way they're like from how we described it for last session, like they're just hanging on to Bergemon's talons. So I guess Philmon's just gonna try and give like Callum a sort of a reassuring like shoulder hug without saying anything, and just try to lift his spirits as best he can.
Love
Aw.
that.
Oh.
We love him. Alright. Callum, you
just-
can respond first.
I was just gonna say, Callan like turns to Philmon and gives him like an appreciative smile before gently just passing his like head Philmon's hand.
Philmon just like stoically nods.
Cute. All right, so moving on, elsewhere, returning back to the middle of Insectopia. We return back here. Chris, I will let you take over now.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome, darling.
All right, let me get my music for this one back up. I think this is the music we had before. Nope, that's not the music I had. What did I have? You know what? I think we can stick with the music for the labyrinth for now. We'll stick with the music for now. We'll find something. Okay, so Ryu. At this moment in time, you are still clutched into the hand of Davidramon. The grip isn't as tight, but it is still hard enough that it's holding you in place. As you mentioned before, that to Eismon, you have said that you have felt defeated. You felt that there's nothing left at this point. And at that remark, Eismon is going to slowly make his way towards you. And as he does,
oh, this is rather funny now. The mighty warrior, now turned into little husk. Mr. Bravado. What? No funny remarks, no quippy quips, no words at all. Come on.
Okay, one, those sound effects are really cool, and two, sorry, Ryu's just gonna just try to take as deep breath as he can, despite being Digitron's grip. It's like, if either you are going to kill me, just kill me. I'm done. I got nothing left.
That almost seems like you've given up. Oh, I find it as something delectable, and the thing all into was a little bit of persuasion to your plan.
Does Ryu pick up on what he just said?
It is an earshot. Sorry, I know I have the effect on. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Ryu's just like, he's pretty much had his head down, like not looking at Eismon or anything, just ready to accept his fate. But when he hears that, Ryu's like going to slowly perk up, raise his eyebrows, like, what do you mean persuasion? I did all this. This is all on me.
Oh, Ryu. You obviously aren't familiar with the concept of Digivolution, are you not?
No, but I'm willing to take a crash course if you will start making sense.
Digivolution is the form that most Digimons go through. It is a process where they gain strength for certain reasons to survive in this world. So, the power to correct. Some evolve for protection. Some digivolve for the sake of a thrill. As for me, I digivolved to prove a point, and that evil goes to you. Oh, sorry. Is partner too strong of a word? How about nuisance?
Has Digimon's expression changed at all? Can I actually see his face from where he's holding me?
Yes, you can see that Davidramon, I would say that Davidramon is just staring towards Eismon, but while the grip is still on you, that feels like it's trying to sort of hurt, but not quite. It is, his glare is towards Eismon the entire time.
Yeah,
I'll
his
leave
head
the
hasn't
rest.
moved at all.
That's fair. I'll leave the rest of the actions to you.
I'll admit that the little lizard that this guy used to be, yeah, he was annoying and always so chipper, and he sometimes just pissed me off, probably more than I should have let him. But to change it to something like this, maybe it's just what I deserve. Maybe it's just, and he's just a reflection of how ugly I am, both inside and out.
Ugly. Ryu, look what you're talking to here. You're talking to the embodiment of fear, ugly. But since the reason is not fully you, did you ever think of how much your partner was willing to put up with you? Did you not notice his attitude change? Did you not notice how much his depending on you and defending you had vanished? All to the point of unleashing how much they hated it.
Can I roll a grit check to see how well the Eismon is just like sticking it to Ryu at this point?
If you'd like to, sure. DC at this point, because you said you are defeated, I will say your DC at this point is 10.
All right.
That's a 3. Do you want to use any tokens?
No. I'll take the fail.
Very well, take the fail. So, Ryu, hearing these words, you are now have an image planted right at the front of your mind. When Eismon says how much the attitude changed, you then recall the familiar scene that you went through back at the Grapevine. That scene where you were talking with Agumon, and then all of a sudden, you suddenly hear Agumon talking about how much you basically had caused some trouble. How much that fear of not helping, that even though he was helping you, you didn't do anything to stop it. That mentality of attitude is right at the front of your mind. And because of that, I will say that as long as you are in the vicinity of Eismon, you take a -2 penalty for failing that crit check.
On all rolls, or?
I will say on all grit checks.
That's fair.
You can. I will say you could still add tokens for later time. It's just a -2 before you add. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I guess to have seen this in his mind, Ryu's just he's like his expressions just like he can't decide between being, like swelling up to cry or gritting his teeth at anger at himself. Like he's feeling torn, like right down the middle of his heart, and he just doesn't know what to say.
Let me tell you something, Ryu. Did you ever wondered how I was able to get from the tower so fast to that situation where Tyrant Kabuterimon blasted me to oblivion?
You can clone yourself. Everyone knows that.
But of course. But the question is, which form am I? And my forms can take many different ideas, including talking through shadows of those corrupted. Your little partner was left all alone to the side of the grapevine. It was so easy to persuade him to change, shall we say. Though I'll admit, seeing this form before me is a lot more delectable. And you, Devitramon, the fallen partner to the Digidestined. How does it feel knowing the darkness resides within you? Do you not see that the darkness is truly what you need? And that mine is absolute. I can make Digimon digivolve to their darkest desires. The power to quell, the power to feast on those who choose not to follow. That malevolent little full-time Terry can see now. Forcing Digivolution means that Insectopia could rise. It could be my kingdom, turning into a shadow save. Shadow safe zone. Sorry, I thought I was. But from what I can see, the fact I can corrupt a Digidestined means I have more influence than I thought. And to think all it took was a little bit of boosting. So, Devitramon, you came as I requested with the Digidestined intel. Now then, what say you? Do you want the honors in your partner? Oh, sorry. Your target.
I'm gonna say Dividramon does not really give a response. He's just kind of standing and growling and snarling and like he doesn't move, he doesn't do anything. He's just kind of still holding on to Ryu.
Not much for words. Fine. Then in that case, I think it would be a lot more fun. Because after all, there's still one more thing I think I need to do. I think I need to do something to match that mark on your side of the face after what you did to me. I don't know what you did to blind me back then, but I'll make sure I return the favor in kind. So long, Digidestined. I'll be sure to tell the others that they are a failure and the next to fall. And we see how much Insectopia will fall into despair at the return. It's no war. Farewell.
And at that point, Eismon is going to read his head back, and a purple energy is beginning to form in the mouth. And he's going to try and launch an attack back at you, Ryu.
Ryu just seeing this, like, he pretty much just lets all the strengths. He lets pretty much just like willingly lets his body go limp. Just close this. He gonna just quickly glance at Devitramon and just quickly mouth like, "I'm sorry." Then he just turns back to Eismon, just closes his eyes and waits for the inevitable.
Dark gaze!
And at that point, the purple energy is going to fire from Aizmon and is going to launch an attack at Ryu.
Just as Aizmon does that, suddenly Digimon blinks before there is a "I'm not gonna let you!" And he's going to dodge out of the way. With Ryu in hand.
What? Digimon, what are you doing? You're supposed to let me kill him. You are my subordinates. What are you doing? Ryu is my partner! Partner? Oh, no, you don't. Stop this!
And he's going to launch another attack, but I will say that because of the dodge there, and he wasn't expecting it, I will say for some flavor, he's going to hit the ground, and Ryu, just about a couple of feet from you, this pillar of darkness just begins to form close to you. It does not hit you, but you do get a blast of wind and rubble and dirt flung in your direction.
What? You... And Ryu's just gonna quick look at the Digimon. It's like, you protected me?
I always will.
But why? And you see Ryu just like start to like tear up at this point. It's like, I don't deserve it.
You're my partner. It's my job. What I'm here for. Partner? How dare you use that word? I told you you don't need him. I can make you strong enough. I can give you someone who wants to be protected. What are you doing? Doing what I should have done long ago.
Digimon is going to fire back in return.
Okay. We'll get to that, I think, in a minute.
Yes.
Meanwhile...
I was sick! I was sick! That was
So,
awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. So, to the group who are busy searching, as all of you are heading in the eastern direction, just as you are heading towards that direction and you're wondering what you should do for this part, Doberman, you hear the sound of a rumble with a heavy and to the flyers in the sky, you hear the rumble, but you also then see a small amount of purple energy in the distance. Akane, you actually recognize where that is, as that's a direction towards the familiar spot where you saw Zara get attacked.
Like, and Callan like eyes widens at like that, seeing this like explosion in the distance. I think that guys, I think we need to hurry.
Doberman kind of looks up towards Jordan and goes, "I felt a rumble. We gotta get moving."
Right. Hey, speed it up.
Bertramon,
You've got it, partner. And Doberman is gonna start dashing further, like faster in the direction.
All right, Jordan.
Oh.
Right. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. This is your part.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Jordan just clings tight to Doberman's like neck collar thing, whatever it is, whatever it is, as he's
collar.
going Mach speed. Yeah, as Doberman's going Mach speed, Jordan is just kind of crouch low, kind of like imagining himself on a motorcycle at this point, like going top speed. He just goggles on it, just goggles over his eyes. He is like in determination mode.
He's in the zone, huh?
He's in the zone, yes.
Okay. And with the flyers, Akane hears what Callum said and says to Bertramon, "You heard the man."
Hey, right, towards the smoke then.
Yeah. I
Well-
just wish I wouldn't have to end up back here again.
But back here, wait. You know what? I think I'll figure it out once we get closer. And she flies toward in the direction of the smoke.
I was gonna say, as they're flying, like Callum then turns to Philmon, and he like nods to him, like saying, "Philmon, the moment we get there, I want you to get ready to attack."
Philmon just it's pretty much just like sort of like Wolverine style, like lets out his claws, clashes them together, and like
Nice.
on your word, master.
You realize that by this logic, we essentially have knighted Wolverine at this point.
Nice and
Love that.
Wolverine. Yeah. And
Love
it's like-
that.
And Callum then like gives him like nods his head in determined, like, and looks over determined, and he's like, "Well, good, because I think we're gonna have one hell of a fight."
Mm?
Akane hearing Philmon say master, she's like,
she cut out?
She just kind of, did you cut out, or did you just not, like, are you just kind of doing ellipses moment?
she's basically mumbling under her breath the words "oh brother" while face palming.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You were
Gotcha.
quiet a bit there, so we didn't hear that bit. It just sounded like silence, but thank you for reiterating.
It's
Yeah.
because the "oh brother" I said sounded quiet because it was a mumble under the breath.
That's
That's
valid.
fair. All right.
All right,
Mimiko?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead. No,
No, I was
go
just going
ahead,
to say, so Mimiko, you're aware of all this. Are you doing anything in this point? Or are you just gripping hold and holding on, or are you doing anything?
I imagine as Bertramon is kicking it up a gear, yeah, she's just holding on and trying not to fall off.
Well, she's not gonna fall off because Akane has a tight grip on her.
Roll a grit check. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
Yes, it's fair. It's fair.
Till after the fight.
No, roll a Constitution save with a negative 15 modifier.
Yes, completely. Do that right now, please. Yes.
Oh, don't forget to roll. Don't forget to roll with hope or fear.
Hey, Daggerheart reference.
Yay!
Crimson, I love you, but I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you.
Moving on.
Queue forming. You got line forming.
Yeah, get
I'm
line.
about to say, Ismar's got first dibs right now. So anyway,
I was gonna say one thing. Blade is just going to like immediately like zoom towards the explosion, and he is charging up his blade, ready to essentially stab the moment he gets there.
very well. I will say, because Akane has been to this place, Akane, do you say anything to Jordan as Jordan's rushing in that direction as well? Do you say anything to where you are going? Because you do know where you are going. Because to reiterate for those who don't know, Akane, the place that you are heading to is the Shrine of the Swarm.
Whenever you said that Akane has been there before, I knew exactly where Zara got attacked. That just rang all sorts of bells and whistles for me.
Gotcha. So, do you say anything to Jordan, or are you just beelining, or what's the plan for you? Like, you can tell me if there's anything on this, or are you just going straight to it?
As Bertramon's making a beeline for the shrine, Akane is sending Jordan a message of where they're going via Digivice.
Okay. Okay, I will say to do that. Jordan, you do get the Digivice there. Akane, what is the exact message that you are sending?
The exact message that I'm sending is we are heading to the Shrine of the Swarm. Be on alert because of that purple power surge that we saw.
Where Akane apparently Akane's been here before. This place is where the Shrine of the Swarm is.
Shrine of the Swarm, huh? Sounds important.
Yeah. We're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be careful going forward.
Gotcha. He's
Very
gonna continue
well.
speeding onward.
Okay, so because the flyers are going over like the area and Doberman has to make his way there, it is a little faster for the flyers to get there. But we will get to this bit. So as the time goes on, I will say you guys will be arriving shortly.
Okay.
Before we cut back to these, I think we need to cut back to a certain person who's sitting at the grapevine at this point.
Well, in this situation, I'm going to mute myself so that you guys can have your fun. So.
So good.
Joy!
Okay. Thank you. So, okay. So, as this is going on, we cut back. We cut back to the grapevine. Zara,
Hello.
at this point, you have just watched as the others have just flown off and ran off in their directions. At this point, you are left alone in the room. You have Terramon who's just stood by the side of you. And you have, I believe, Yamon was the name?
Yes, Yaman, yeah.
Thank you. Yaman is sort of cuddled up close to you at this point. So at this point, you have a little bit of time to yourself at this point. Is there anything you are doing after the others have just jetted off?
First question I'm gonna divert to Yaman. How is he? Is he still crying? Is he still stressed out? Like Zara's kind of been holding him against her and trying to like calm him down this whole time. But how is he?
He's probably calmed down somewhat. He's not crying anymore, but he does look sort of a little distressed still.
Okay. So she sighed of relief when she got him to calm down and stop crying at least. I'm not sure sitting in here is the best idea at the moment, but I can't exactly. Do you think there might be something here where we can, I don't know, distract him? Make him happy?
Someone's looking around the room frantically, like, I don't know. I've never looked after a kid before.
I mean, neither have I, but even still, maybe somebody here might have something. I don't know.
Okay. Maybe the guy in charge might know something, or maybe those other two Digimon might know something about it.
Yeah, possibly. We may as well go and ask. And Zara's gonna like slip her boots back on because she took them off earlier, and she's gonna get up and she's gonna quickly put Yaman down to tie her jacket around her waist, and then just pick him up again and continue go into the kind of main area.
Very well.
Similarly to Jordan, she's wearing like a tank top underneath that's green instead of white.
All right. So, as
Zara
you,
puts Yaman down. Sorry. The second
that's all right.
Yaman puts Zara. Wait, no, it's the wrong way around. The second Zara puts Yaman down, he's basically bouncing in place, waiting to be picked up again.
Oh, yeah, she picks him up again pretty quickly.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And as you enter into the main area of the grapevine, you see the sight of Balukamon and Volvamon, who are basically trying to look around and tidy up some of the place from the blasted inert damage from the fight outside, as Deramon is sort of looking over the place going, "Oh, this is such a mess. I'd never thought... Oh, I didn't realize one of you was still here. Hello?
Well, to be fair, I have a baby.
No, I can see that. Don't worry, I do. But, did you not go with your friends?
Again, I have a baby.
Boss, I think I think this one's trying to say. I understand what this one's saying. Do not worry, Balukomon. Now then, anything I can help you with, miss?
Do you, have something that I could possibly use to help calm him down? He's still stressing out.
Oh, the little young'un. Well, I'll admit I didn't consider this whole thing. Give me a minute, let me see. And Daramon's gonna rush into the back, and at that point, Volvamon is going to come up to you, actually, and is going to stare at Yaman for a moment. Goes, so the little guy's a bit troubled, huh?
Yeah, he was very upset by the drama outside the window. I got him to stop crying, but he's still upset.
I'm sure the Volvamon special will do it. And at that point, you see him lower his head, and then he goes, "What's this? Yo, little one!" And he's going to rise up and go, blah, 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 blah. He's going to try pull a funny face. I would like could Yamon roll me a grit check somehow, just to see if he...
I say Vormamon has to roll charm for that.
You know what? That's fair.
I think he's got to roll charm for that if he's trying to have Yaman roll a grit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
we
better.
didn't give Yaman stats, so what do we do?
I didn't get Volvom on him.
I feel like his charm has to be D20 because he's a baby. And he's cute as hell. Or at least maybe D12, because maybe he doesn't get a D20 until he's a rookie.
You know what?
We'll do D12.
Yeah, you know what? I'll roll for Volvamon to see if he breaks any of this.
I'll just let you decide what to roll there. Aeon, I'm not entirely certain. I'll let you just decide that. What you think his grit is.
Yeah, tell you what. You can roll either grit to hold it in, or you could roll charm to see how it affects you.
I've put charm as a D12, but that's the only thing I've done. I don't think he would have a 20. He's an in training.
Yeah. Sorry, so it's grit to hold it in, charm to...
Yes. Sorry, I realize I may have messed up with this bit. I apologize. Your DM has... Nope.
I feel like this is going to be the funnier option. Let's go for grit.
Yeah, you do not hold it in. The moment you see Volvamon basically sort of go up, he's got his eyes sort of nearly crossed, and you see his tongue going out like...
Yarban just kind of freaks, panics, and uses paint splash.
Okay, I don't think he liked that.
But
she's gonna scratch Yamon's head.
But normally Volvamon sulks away into the back.
I guess he's not your typical child.
Okay. After that...
I'm gonna say Zara moves further into the room and, like, sits on a chair at this point.
Very well. As you do, a familiar figure then flies into the grapevine. A certain little familiar friend who you told to go pick up some baby food.
Hey. The boy.
Yeah. Ah, the, the Zara. Good to see you're well.
Mhm. And you, Kabuterimon. And she'll turn around and see him.
Yo, big guy. Boy, you missed a heck one.
Yeah.
What do you mean I missed something?
Agumon, seemed to have Dark Digivolved because Ryu's a bit of a... She holds herself.
Whoa,
Meanie. He's a bit of a meanie.
wait. You're saying that the loudmouth actually caused a dark digivolution on his partner?
Mm-hmm. Everyone else is off heading over to fix it, but I'm staying here because of this one won't settle. And I don't want to put him in danger. She kind of scratches Yamon again on the head. Well, the top of his head, that is his body.
Yarman just closes his eyes and enjoying it.
I see. Well, I'm sure they'll be able to handle themselves. They did well to handle themselves in front of the Lord, so I'd say they should be fine. Oh, I brought you your request. And he's going to fly over and he's going to plop down basically these small little square-like cubes that you see there. There's like in a small bag, there's like 10 of them in there. And you see on them, there is a bag that's written in Digispeak. However, as Carboterian will explain, I managed to acquire the food. It's been requested that you feed half a cube to him each day. That'll be enough sustenance to last him for the full day.
Okay, thank you very much. She's going to reach into the bag, half a cube, and hand it out in front of Yamon. Here you go. Hopefully this'll help.
Yarman's gonna sniff at it. His eyes are immediately gonna light up, and he's just gonna take the whole thing in one bite.
Oh my! Well,
Oh!
you're certainly a foodie, aren't you?
Surprised you didn't take your finger off!
Yeah, considering he has a bit of a fang now, yeah.
And she puts the
Charamon's gonna lean down. Back in the bag.
Charamon's gonna lean down and goes, listen here, buddy, I understand you're hungry, but you can't just go and eat the finger of the one who's trying to feed you. You gotta be more careful, little guy.
Yarman is going to consider that. And spew another splash of ink.
Zara.
Okay.
As Charamon wipes off, Zara, is it too late to request a second Digimon?
No. Well, yes, it's too late to request another Digimon, but... Yamon, please don't do that. It's not nice.
Okay.
No.
She'll pet his head after he says okay.
I forgot how rambunctious teen and little kids can be. But still, if you're worried about your companion, I can look after Yamon for you if you want to go after them.
No, he doesn't want to be away from me right now. As soon as I put him down, and she will put him down on the table just to let him see.
Mm-hmm.
Yarman immediately tries to jump back into your arms.
And she lets him do that. He doesn't want to leave me.
Oh.
Wait, what did he say?
Mama.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought he said, because it didn't come through fully for me.
Oh.
Well, that tends to be there. At that point, Kabuterimon's going to lean in, just goes, little one, I know you are not I know that you are not a resident, but just know that you are going to be safe, not just with your mama here, but you will also have the protection of those in the city to make sure you grow up nice and strong. Anyway, I did my part, so I should probably go. At that point, that's when a very loud what Oh, good heavens! As Deramon comes out now, basically with the equivalent of holding 2 pots and pans, thinking that was going to help. What happened here? What's going on? It appears such a loud noise.
I'm not sure.
Zara, stay here. I'm going to go have a look.
Okay.
And Kabuterimon is going to fly out. And then after...
Is Yamon okay from like that explosion happening in the distance?
Yamon, roll me a grit.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll me a grit check. I'll say for you, little DC is 4. Your lucky mama's here and you're
It has
fed.
to almost explode to beat that.
I mean, I've got tokens.
You have tokens, yeah, but still. Hey! No
Hey!
tokens needed. Let's go.
Yamon, the moment that the kicks off, you suddenly get this shaking feeling. All you instantly do is turn to bury your head right into Zara, and you are
Okay.
and then the moment that happens, you just begin to soothe.
She just continues to pet and scratch him as he does so. It's all right. It seems to have been far away. It wasn't here.
Do you think it might be related to Digimon?
Entirely possible, yes.
One problem after another.
Yeah, you're telling me.
At that point, Kabutarimon's going to fly back in and goes, there is some trouble, actually. It's coming from the Shrine of the Swarm.
Again?
Wait, we stopped that. What's going on? I don't know. But if you're inclined to protect your little one, I can try get a hold of your comrades to see if there's any news of where that is going. I'll see if I can inquire what's going on there myself with the rest of the platoon.
From what I know, my friends were already heading in the direction. I say friends. The others were already heading in the direction.
Friends? Oh, you're opening up.
You shush. You didn't hear that.
Nah.
She will ruffle the feathers on his head, though.
As you do,
Like
he
a
goes,
little
nah.
noogie with her hand.
He sits there with his eyes lowered, like, really? I'm just saying.
She'll give him like a little snide smirk.
Fine. But seriously, though, if you want Zara, I can go after them. Maybe they can use the awesome coolness of Terramon.
I suppose, but if you leave, then...
You're worried about...
You know...
Terramon's going to turn to look at Yarmon. I'll stay. I know you really need that, so don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you. Someone's got to be cool enough to protect you.
You already are.
At that moment, you actually see that he has looked away from you. You hear this faint. Aww. No. Anyway, I will go check on the shrine. You all be careful. Deramon. Yes? Make sure you keep an eye on the guest. If anything befalls them, I will make sure. Completely clear. Honestly, what is today?
You're telling me.
Very well. I will be on my way. Just keep yourself safe, Zara.
And you, Kabuterimon.
And with that, Kabuterimon is going to fly out, and he is going to head into the direction of the hive to start with. Meanwhile, we now cut back to Ryu. So, Ryu, as you are listening to this whole conversation that is happening, you're able to see that Aizmon is now pretty much staring if it could, stare daggers in your direction. There is a moment of, he is not happy with you. There are a few that look over at Digimon, and there is a moment where he is grumbling. And at this moment, as it happens, you then hear the sound of footsteps and heavy flapping coming from the south.
What? No, they wouldn't come for me. I gave them every reason not to care. Like, why would they?
And at that point, the gang arrives on the southern area down here. So position yourselves, guys, from anywhere in this corner to this section here. Wherever you guys like.
I think we're almost there.
Oh, all right. I think I see them ahead.
Oh, is RJ okay?
Considering the fact that he has the Digimon hanging on to him, I highly doubt that.
Hey, got an idea of how to handle this, Akane?
I don't know.
Anyone?
I don't know yet.
Anyone else?
The only problem is if we attack the Digimon, we risk hurting Ryu in the process.
Can the group not see? Can the group see Icemon?
Yeah, at that point, as you are all contemplating this, all of a sudden, you now see right there in the center a figure that turns to look over at all of you. A very familiar looking Digimon.
Danger! Threat! Danger! Threat! Alarming! Threat! Danger! Danger!
Akane's looking
Alright.
at this like Akane's looking at this like, I thought we destroyed that guy. How many bodies does this dude have?
It looks like
Too
he's coming
many.
back. It looks like he's coming back for round 2.
All right. Are Jordan and Doberman still going forward? Still running?
At this point, I'll say you have arrived. You've seen Bertramon land. You're hearing this, and as soon as you get to the clearing, you now see the sight before you.
Oh, all right. All right. All right. Does Eismon know
course.
we're here? Yeah.
He does. Oh, just turn that down a little, Kristen.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Don't.
Oh, is there? Fucking hell, of course, Crimson, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Does Eismon know we're arriving? Does
He
see us?
does. He does now.
Ah, shoot! I was hoping to surprise attack him.
But if I wish I knew that before. It's fine. It's so.
Yeah, that's why I want. That's why I wanted to clarify if he saw us.
Well, to be fair, you said that after I said the thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Not to mention, this Digimon does have eyes all over his body, so sneak attacks might
That's
be really
true.
difficult.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
Stealthing against the Digimon who sees all, knows all, and apparently demolishes all. Yeah, no, fair.
Well,
That's
well,
fair.
yeah, but we just arrived.
True, but remember, he can probably know all,
Yeah.
see all.
You
and-
know what? Do you know what, Del?
It's
I'll
fine.
give you Del, I'll give you one opportunity to do so. If you want to launch a surprise attack, I will give Dobermon and you one attack between the two of you. Because of what's going on, I'll give you one chance.
Oh,
But just be
Oh,
aware that if you
alright.
fail it, it is going to be having a consequence in a bit.
okay,
Do you want to take the risk or no?
Like,
Oh.
okay. Like, is this like a consequence for us that's coming in, for Ryu, for just in general?
I guess
guess
we'll
we'll
find that
find
out
out.
if we made it. Yeah, we'll find out if we make the attack. So.
All right. Because, all All right. I'm just okay. I was going to have. Okay, so I kind of want to plan as they're coming into the area. Like he's like Jordan notices like the Vidramon, Ryu, Aizmon, biggest threat. He sees the biggest threat. Points at Aizmon, is like, Doberman, blast him.
You got it. Black beam, and he's gonna fire straight at Aizmon.
Okay, roll me a fight check.
Yes, sir. I roll with advantage, motherfuckers.
Indeed, you do. Do.
I also have a +1 because yippee. Oh, really? Okay, 8.
Okay.
I'm
All
tempted
right.
to spend 5 and make it a 13.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Because Doberman has 9 right now, 9 tokens.
5. Okay. I can spend. Okay. I can spend 3, and you can spend 2.
Down. Let's go. Make it a 13.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Very well. So Aizmon is actually going to try to flight this. Oh wait, actually, because that you do this, did you roll? You did roll advantage. Okay.
Yes, I did. Yeah, the higher one was the 8, so we added 5 for 13.
Okay. Boom.
Ayo! Damn, I wish I spent 1 more. It'd have been difference of 10, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he can't see that coming. So yeah, he is going to take that one. So yeah, sure. So as the group is all mingling this, Ryu, all of a sudden, as you are looking at the group, all of a sudden you just see this whoosh as Doberman runs into the scene and fires a beam at Aizmon. As it does, Aizmon reels back.
No! You!
Let him go now!
Woo! There's more where that came from, and Jordan just pulls off his goggles at that moment.
Lost it all. Oh, so the rest of you are all here. Fine. I want a little bit of comeuppance if I like the fact I couldn't get you before. Maybe if I take on more of you now that you're so weak from the last one, maybe I have a chance. Digidestined, it's time for you to look at your demise. And as for you, I will play with you later. And nothing will change that fact. Because I have this.
And at that point, you actually watch as Aizmon, you watch as coming out of the small body is a black tendril. And as it does, you see that it is holding a bag. And he gives it a little shake.
Okay, that's just been creepy.
You see, Digimon, did you ever wonder why my words would be such a thrill for you? It's because you may have some influence, and you...
You need to remember to disable that. And you watch as he throws the bag into the air. And as the bag unfolds, Jordan, since the fact that you are the closest, you see that the bag goes into his maw, but as it goes in, you catch a glimpse of 5 very familiar looking chips.
Oh no. Guys, he's got chips. Five of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we just have to. So we just have to watch ourselves.
Mm,
Sorry, give me 1 second. I need to just reply to something very quickly.
No worries.
I need to remind myself how to do this faction. There we go. Sorry, my apologies. I'm doing this here. Just have to double check these. Okay, so as all of you did this, sorry, I'm a derp.
No, it's okay.
What? Oh, demon.
Thank you.
My apologies. So,
All good.
as this is going on, however, as he bites into the chips, Doctormon,
That's
as
not
he,
the right Digimon.
sorry,
That's not-
Doctormon,
That's not the right one.
We just
Sorry?
hey, we warped to Mega, hooray!
you're all dead. No, I'm sorry.
Digimon, Warp
sorry.
Digivolve 2.
Digimon.
No.
Yeah, we're not there. Thank you. So, Davidramon, as you are witnessing this, all of a sudden, you are sent flying back with the burst of energy after Icemon has grown. And as it does, you are sent flying into a tree and whack against it.
You just hear boom from Davidramon still holding on to Ryu as he's thrown back.
This really isn't my week.
And you hear him continuing to go back to snarling and growling.
As for you, I'm going to pay you back twofold. You are not ruining my plan. You are not ruining my moment of ascension. Demon, these birds owe justice. And as for you, Digidestined, time to you to break out of here!
Digidestined, I
Uh-oh.
would like all of you to roll me initiative.
Should we do it one at a
Dang
time?
it.
Should we do one at a time?
Yep, one at a time. So,
Yeah, the pairings go one at a time.
okay. So let's do it in order
Right, I
of the
will bring up
Let's
the
do it.
turn order.
Yep. So let's do it from
we
the layout. Thank you. So let's do it from the layout of what we're doing from the layout of the system. Ryu and Davidramon, you can roll first.
Okay, I'll just add in the tokens of the Digimon just to make it easier. Where the fuck is he? Roll 20.
Also-
Stop being fucking dumb. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
Okay.
This is the one.
There we go.
So
Okay.
now what?
So,
Have this
terms
music
of
for now.
Davidramon.
I hope you appreciate that
Whoa.
the moment there, Chris.
All right.
I do appreciate the battle networks. I
That's
do
14 for Davidramon and Ryu.
Very well. And yes,
All right,
Kristen,
up
I do remember.
next. I think we'll just go top to bottom. So I think we'll do Jordan and Doberman because they're kind of the higher up on the
Fair enough.
layout.
Yep.
Plus,
Alrighty.
it
Fair
lets
enough.
me roll twice, so I'll just get that out the way.
Ooh,
Hello.
18.
18. That's pretty fucking good. Let's go. Okay. Here's me coming in with my D4. It's a fall exploded. Let's go.
You
Think it's okay.
exploded.
It's a fun
Exploded on a
explosion.
D4. Let's go. So
That's a
that is
23.
Yeah, 23. Thank you. Right.
Alright.
Up next, Akane and Bergramon.
Okie dokers.
If Lena is back.
Lena went BRB, so I think Chris, do you want to roll for Akane just because?
Okay. I don't add modifiers to this, do I?
Bergermon's modifiers of flight can be added to initiative. You just can't spend tokens on initiative.
Oh,
So
okay.
like any
I got
plus
all.
ones she may or may not have are added.
All right. I have all rounder, so boop.
Yep, that's a 9. Okay.
I will roll for the Arcane because I'll do this favor. Bada boom.
Yep.
That's I forgot to change that. That's a 4,
That's
so 13.
13. Okay. Callum and Philmon. And then we'll end that on Blade
I know.
and,
What about
and then Eismon as well.
Yeah, so Mimiko, Blade, and then I'll roll for Eismon afterwards.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Okay, for some reason Blade's name is not Blade's name? That's
Champion.
weird. What? It says his name! That doesn't make sense!
It's weird.
What? Hold on, let me fix... Oh, it's... Okay, his name was... Okay, hold on, I can fix this.
Oh, someone exploded? Yo!
Alright, there we go.
Take a token.
16. Alright.
Double explosion!
Nice.
That's a double on a
Double
d6, goddamn.
I am.
18 for Philmon.
I hear this music every single time, and I keep thinking of Jim Ken.
Oh, I hate Jimmykin.
Oh, what's so cool, baby?
Oh god.
I'm
Oh
gonna...
god.
I'm
Time
gonna-
Stranger's not voice acted and dubbed. We might actually hear him.
That's
Oh.
true, yeah, time... That's right, yeah.
That's
Please not.
18.
Yeah, 18 for Philmon, so Mimiko and Blade.
I have a temporary boost written down here that said for the rest of the day. I'm pretty sure that's expired, hasn't it?
Yes, I believe
Yes.
that's expired. Yes, that's
It
correct.
has,
I don't know
yes.
why I didn't get rid of that then.
Yeah, if anyone still has the food buff from the day prior, please remove those, or we're
Yep.
not supposed to have them anymore.
Wait,
Okay,
okay.
it's a D20.
Okay, sorry, and those were applied before I joined, so do I still apply that or not?
No.
The food
No.
thing?
No.
No.
Okay.
No, it was
Okay,
it was
so
a buff
9 on Mimiko, so another
Yeah.
13.
13. Very well. So basically what we'll do
What's
is
the
for that
flight
order.
value for Bergermon and Blade? Just so we can tell who's higher.
Flight?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah,
flight? So
Bert- Bergermon is a
Bergermon-
D10.
Okay, from what I can see, Blade is D6, so Bergermon will go
the third
first
one.
due to higher dice value.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You-
Eismon is left.
You think these are high numbers? Let me roll this and let me get shit on.
If
One.
We all know how this works.
it's
Don't
a 1, that's
tempt.
gonna be funny.
Don't tempt me. I could do better
I mean,
than a
don't
one.
tempt the dice gods.
Do my shit.
3!
Fuck me.
Eismon is last. Fucking oof.
You won't stop my plans. I'll wait until you've all finished.
Oh, wait until you finish our combat.
Alright.
So, so I will say, because of the start of the initiative, I will say that before we start off the combat, I will let you know that there is an aura that is around Eismon as of this point. But what that aura is, you don't know.
Hmm.
All right.
So, top of the
aura.
order. Yep, so top of the order, Doberman and Jordan.
Oh boy, we're going first. Oh, okay. So this aura is visible to all of us. Am I right?
Yeah, there is a
Yes,
faint
probably.
purple blackish aura that is appearing around him.
Okay, quick question. Do I need to roll now because...
No, Chris did it for you.
Nah. I rolled for
Okay,
you.
thank-
Your initiative is down the board. You are after Ryu and him.
Digimon.
Thank you.
Doctor.
I mean, at this point, Chris,
Dr.
just give us the
Digimon.
token and sheet. At this point, why don't you?
Oh gosh. Dr. Davidramon, sorry. Okay. All right. He just takes one look at the sword and is like, okay, yeah, that doesn't look good. Okay, is Bergermon still in the air with everybody?
Depends. Did you put them down on the ground?
I did not say that I did. Unless everyone jumped off.
I'll say there's an opportunity if people want to jump off.
Yeah, I'll say Callum like immediately like seeing all that he immediately like jumps and he immediately jumps down.
Yeah. Philmon will follow you and do the whole, a superhero landing and just dig his claws into the dirt.
I Callum like acknowledges it's like and he just claps like, "Yo, superhero landing, let's go!"
Oh. All right. Mimiko?
Yep.
Okay. Did you jump off or are you still on Bergermon?
Jumping off.
Okay.
I will say, Lady is definitely just gonna quickly catch Mimiko before like let her and gently put her on the ground.
Yeah, Akane's gonna jump off as well.
Okay. Bergermon's gonna stay hovering.
Unless Bergermon wants to keep Akane with her, just for safety purposes.
I think for safety purposes, it might be better if she stays on.
Okay, well then in that case, Akane's gonna stay right where she is.
All right. Oh. Oh. All right. Now with that. All right. Now with that covered. Okay. So that aura's bad. He's gonna turn to the others. All right. Let's surround this creep.
Oh, fuck.
Take him from all angles. Well, I got you. You guys can choose whichever angle you want. I'll stay put here. There. Ready, Doberman?
I'm always ready.
Oh. All right. All right. Because here's what we're gonna do. And what we're gonna do is that we are gonna is that while still writing Doberman? It's gonna go right up at least up to here. And we're going and use gray noise to seal his ability, to try to seal Eismon's abilities.
You're trying to disrupt him.
Trying to disrupt. Keyword try.
Very well. Give me one moment.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, go ahead. Roll me your fight check for me, please.
Okay. Fight check for Doberman.
Indeed, yeah. Unless you're attacking.
I'm not.
So wait, Doberman is attacking? Okay. I'm sorry, I was like, doing multiple to things at once.
Yeah, I said that we're going to use gray noise to disrupt his attack.
Okay,
To try
so...
to attempt to disrupt him.
Alright, sounds good. So Doberman gets probably as close as he carefully wants, and then gray noise! Oh! And then this giant sound wave just comes off from him and towards Eismon.
Very well. Roll me a fight check for Doberman, please.
Yes, sir. I will when it fucking loads. Load the sheet! Fine, dope. Load the sheet.
Well,
Thank you.
fine. Well, fine. Be that way.
Fine, be that way. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Any tokens from either?
I'd say. Okay. I'd say. Wait. Okay, up to you. think we should add tokens, or should we
So
save
how many
them?
tokens do you have? I have like
I
what?
have I have
I have
5.
8 right now. I have 8 currently. Do we
Oh.
want to let this go through like as an 8, or do you think we want to make it a little higher at least?
Well, let's add 2 to make it
Sure.
a 10.
Sure, I'll just add 2 because I have more than you.
All right.
So yeah, it's now 10.
Very well. A 10. Let me see what we do for Eismon. He's going to flight that. Let me get my sheet back up again. I still love this music.
Me too. I love the battle music of Cyber Sleuth. I can't wait for the music of Time Stranger. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
All right. Oh wait, don't forget your vaccine type.
Oh, I roll with advantage. You're right. So, my bad. This is what happens when you do so many things at once.
That's fine. If you still want to add the 2 after
Oh
this,
my god!
Should we
would you like to?
should we-
Would you like to
I'm
take
gonna
those
take
2?
those 2 back. Thank you. I'm gonna take those 2 back. Thank you. I'm just gonna
Alright.
keep that 22.
Okay.
All right. Holy.
Well,
All
this
right.
now.
Fucking hell.
Okay. Well, this just got more fun. Okay. He's gonna flag that.
Nope.
Oh no.
Oh god. What's the difference there? Hold on.
18.
So okay.
That's 18.
18. Okay. 1 to 9 is 1. 10 to 19 is 2. Yes, that's 2 HP.
Quick question.
Yes. 2 HP.
Would
Yes.
Would that 22 be an explosion?
Yes, it was an explosion. Oh, I get a token! Thank you for reminding me. Yippee!
Okay. Very well. So, because that is more than a deficit of 10, as you strike back, as Eismon is sort of getting himself in his position after engulfing the chips. I'm aware.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just making sure.
You know what? Yeah, let's do this. If you know what, let's do it, because I don't think I'd like that. So, I'm going to spend 2 of my DM tokens to activate a familiar ability. Chipped Defense.
Oh, right. Yes, I remember this one.
All right.
Yep.
He's got 5. He's got
Yep.
5 chips.
So, So I spend 2 adversity tokens to basically remove the effect. So it still reduces and does damage to him by 1 instead of 2, but basically it just negated a hit point of damage.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
All right, I'm
Alright.
fine with that.
So, as you launch your attack, I would say because of that, it still reduces it to 5. So it does negate the effect of the attack because it reduces to the effect as if it was done by 1. So while you got the number high enough to make sure it hit, it still does the effect as if it was just reaching there. So it's still 1 point of damage.
Yep.
So,
I'll take that. I'll take that.
So no negation, sorry there, but still, you forced me to use it.
Dang.
Yippee!
Dang.
Yippee!
Dang.
Good on the doggo.
Yippee.
Yep,
Yippee. Yeah.
As you launch the attack, Eismon
whale.
is reeled back from the he did not expect this, and as he braces himself to reduce sort of the endurance of it, he slams against the familiar to this grave-like stone that is behind him there. Akane, the moment Eismon hits it, you know exactly what this meant the moment this got attacked. Because this is the shrine itself that he just hit.
Okay, would that be desecrating a burial site?
It would, but also you remember that the last time that an attack happened to hit that thing, something happened.
Refresh my memory. What happened?
Didn't a certain person of your group get a large wound on their head?
Hi, I have a concussion on my fucking head. How are you?
And also
Yeah, that's
another.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and another person was possessed by something, attacked said person, and then was zapped out of the digital world, which means hitting this thing might be a very bad idea.
And someone just did with his body.
No,
Oh my god.
Oh,
no, oh no.
Right.
All right.
Is it
oh.
are Doberman and I in trouble?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I mean,
All
oh,
right.
sorry. Go ahead, Akane, because I hear Akane reacting. Sorry.
She's saying "oh no" over and over again. Is basically what she's saying.
Okay. Mhm.
And we'll
Akane?
get.
Okay. We'll get there later.
Yep, we'll get to that reaction when we get there. So, is Jordan doing anything?
There's not much he can do at the moment, so yeah, and he used his goggles in the and he used his goggles to try to track down Rio in the last episode. So no. So I'm gonna end my turn here.
Very well. After the end of your turn, as a layer action,
Uh-oh.
because the monument has been hit, Callum,
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you hear your Digivice go off. At the same time as you are hearing Akane go, oh no, all of a sudden, as you look at your clock, you realize the clock now has 30 seconds. But then it goes from 30 to 20 to 10 immediately.
Uh-oh.
What's happening? We're fixing this. We're fixing this.
3, 2, 1. And as it does, boop, boop, all of you hear this loud burring noise. So it's like boop, boop. And as it does, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Kind of like what you would hear on the like emergency broadcasting thing.
Yes. And Akane, you do see the familiar sight of the shrine glowing heavily. You know that something's about to happen, Akane.
What's happening over here?
I don't know.
I remember this from last time. This is when Harriet was forced out of the digital world and sent back home.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This is that shrine, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is where Zara got hurt.
Ace.
And
Did you say based?
Wow.
No, I said this is where Zara got hurt.
No. I thought Dell said based just now.
I did not say base. I was just like, no, I was just
the
like,
sound of aced, and I was like, based? What?
Wow, we really are a group of assholes.
No, we're not. No, I was just like, no, Jordan was just like, you're only telling us this now.
So, as this happens, as a layer action, as Icemon smacks into it.
There's an echo. Someone was echoing. It stopped
That's
now,
fair.
though. Just continue.
Okay.
It stopped. I'll pay attention to
going.
who it was.
No worries.
Keep on going.
And cool. So,
Carry on.
as it does, Icemon begins to slowly get up. And as this does, all of a sudden, you watch as the shrine glows. It hits Icemon, and as it does, you watch as Icemon begins to reel in pain. You see that he is sort of shaking left and right as it hits it, and as it does...
No, what's going on?
Digimon,
Yes, hello.
as Aizmon is reeling, you also begin to feel zapped.
Question: is Ryu also feeling sad because he's still in Digimon's grip?
You are. And as this happens, Digimon, you are brought to the ground unconscious. And I would like you to revert back to Agumon for me, please. Meanwhile, as Aizmon is reeling, all of a sudden, to the others, you hear... I'm just going to put on some filter for this. It's not the one in mind, but it'll do.
I'm
Current threat being neutralized. Assisting in removing of problem.
And as this does, you watch as Digimon wriggles and shakes. But as he gets zapped, all of a sudden, you watch as his body slowly shrinks. But then another form pops out of his body. Kristen, could you bring him out for me, please?
Yay.
So as
Was that the wrong one? Hold on. I think that was the wrong one.
Oh no! That's
Yes?
that's.
Was
oh no,
that the right
that's
one?
what
Hold
I'm
on.
just saying.
Which one were you talking about?
So Agumon is coming out because the energy sapped him.
Okay, I thought that was correct, right? Okay, I
Yes,
thought I made
that
a
was-
mistake. Okay.
And then the other thing happens to Aizmon.
Yes.
Uh,
So from
question
Aizmon, hello, you go first.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. Do I take a minor or a major wound from being electrocuted by the system?
Because it wasn't directed at you, minor.
Okay, so I have
Fair.
one major wound now. Hooray!
Lovely. So from
I thought he said
From-
minor.
No, but I have
don't worry about it. It
three
converted.
minor-
It's fine. It converted into a major. He had
Yeah.
3 minors in total.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, from Aizmon's body after he kind of slumps after hitting the monolith, he suddenly feels incredibly painful as this thing comes out of his body and appears next to him.
Oh no.
Another one?
Lovely. Freedom from this cursed body. You. I did not expect another. I thought I only had the powers before. Is this interesting? Are you me? You. I am superior to you. But then I am superior to you, and superior to all.
Bergamot? Do you sense some problems here with them? What, is he arguing with himself?
Could I,
I'm trying to make sense of this myself, Akane. I don't even know what just happened.
can I do one thing while these two are arguing?
Depends on what that one
Depends-
thing is.
It's not like doing I was gonna say as you two I'm gonna have I'm gonna try and gesture to Philmon as you two to go over to RJ and Agumon and see if we can assist them
I think
while
it's got more.
while these two are distracted.
Yeah, I think Connie's gonna ask Bergamot to go over there as well, just to make sure.
Wait, hold on. Before we
Well,
do that, are we still in
yeah, we're still in combat.
Yeah,
we're still in
wait for
combat.
turns, people. We're still in combat.
Yeah,
Wait for
Well,
yeah,
it
turns,
is
people.
Caitlin's turn. So.
I know,
Yeah,
but at the same time, something is happening during this, so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably should have waited on this. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
never mind then.
It's okay. It's okay. We can get to that as we go. Also, thank you for rolling the other Icemon. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So, at this point, we're now out of the layer action. So now we're on to Callum and Philmon. So right now, as Akane is just speaking to Bertramon about all this, now all of a sudden there are two Icemons, and they're arguing.
That's why I was asking Bertramon if Eisman was arguing with himself.
I already answered her.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I know you answered, but carry on.
Anyway, it's Philmon's turn.
That's what I said, carry on.
Okay.
Callum looks at
Like,
Philmon. and says,
Philmon's just gonna be like tilt his head and like looking between the two, then look at the Callum's like, Master, I am perplexed. I do not which villain to strike down first.
At the moment, they seem to be distracted. Oh wait, no, I have an idea, but it's forming an idea, but at the same time, Callum is going to go over and then yell out. Well, both of you can't be superior. Both of you can't be superior. One of you has to be better than the other. So who is it?
Oh. Are you trying to get them against each other?
Yeah. So he's like, clearly there can only be one Eismon, but who is the superior one?
Okay. Roll me a charm check.
Can I argue for the after image? Considering he has no idea of the situation, can I try brains to see if he can outsmart him?
Sure. You know what? Sure. Let's have some fun.
Thank you.
You're seriously trying to Highlander the Eismon.
Yes, I want to Highlander the Eismon.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you for the reminder that Agumon is not on the board right now. He was a 14. Thank you. There we go.
Yeah, so I don't get that plus 10 because the boost isn't here anymore. Okay, I'm gonna submit 9. Okay, I'm gonna add tokens.
Okay.
Would Philmon be able to give me some tokens as well?
Well, how many do you want?
I want this to exceed, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I add 4 tokens, do you want to add 5?
Yeah, I can do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. So wait, 4, 5. That would be 19, right? Oh no, 18.
No, that's 18.
Alright, I'm gonna add 2 more tokens to make that a 20.
Chris, how many DM tokens do we have?
Let's see. Well, nothing got added from this morning. So right now we currently have in the chamber, we have 17 left.
Wow, that's a lot.
Can I spend 3, please?
By all means.
That's not a 20. That's still 9.
Wait, what?
Darkness prevails. By spending 3 adversity tokens, when an enemy is attempting to spend said adversity tokens, you can stop them completely.
Okay, that's fine. Does that mean I lose my tokens still?
No.
Yeah.
I'm just stopping you from spending them.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, good to know. 'Cause let me just. Wait,
Oof.
how many tokens did I spend?
Brother, I didn't even look at
You
the
spent
image.
4. I spent 5. I spent 5. So
2, 3, 4. Okay, so we still have tokens left. So that being 9. Okay, that's a good ability. That.
Mm.
Mhm.
So, with that. Oh! Oh. 28.
Yeah. I
I
think it was.
exploded, actually. Chris, take a token! I exploded on a D20!
Yay, I get one back. Nom.
So, what about the other one? What about because you're rolling brains? What about the other Iceman? Does he roll?
I mean, technically he does, because technically you're trying to get both of them to listen. So sure, I'd say, yeah, I can allow that one from you. Well, let's see, you're using a charm, so it would be grit to resist this, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh, wait. So if I'm charming the other one as well, should I roll another? Oh no,
no, you did. Your argument was both of them at the same time, so you
Both
have to
at the
keep the
same-
9.
so I have to keep. So I'm guessing
Yeah,
darkness
then
even prevents me from using the tokens on the other one.
yes, it generally stops you preventing to using tokens on the roll. It stops
Oh.
you entirely.
No worries, that is fine.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, both of them passed.
No worries.
So, so as you are saying this, you find that that both the first Iceman's going to turn.
You stay out of this. Only I tell myself what to do. You stay out of this. But I think it's better if I get rid of you first. And then I'll deal with you later. You are nothing but a pathetic Welch. And you are insignificant, boy.
Can Philmon still take an action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
After the clone says that, Philmon is just going to leap like from the shadows, like and jump like above Callum, and then dive bombs at the two of them. It's like, no one calls my master insignificant. Crimson Slash, and Philmon's attempting to do a whirlwind slashing attack and attempting to hit both of them.
Okay. In that case, if you're aiming for both of them, I will say that you can roll a fight check, but because you're aiming for both, I'd say that you don't get to add any more than 3 adversity tokens to the roll. Because you're trying to hit them
all my
both.
bonus.
Yes, you still get your bonuses, you just can't add more than 3 because you're trying to hit 2 targets at once, which technically you're not supposed to, but I'll allow it because they're both there.
They're in close proximity.
Well, I mean, I'm just going like Crimson Slash, like whirls in a continuous slashing motion with both of its claws.
You know what? By that logic, sure, I'll allow it. Go ahead. Roll for normal.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Cancel. Plus. Okay. That's I don't know how. No, I don't know how I. No, that's the wrong stat. I'm sorry. I did not.
That's
know how
brains.
I
Yeah,
did
that's
that.
not fight. It doesn't count. I'll just hide that. It doesn't count.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to click that. And I have to roll with disadvantage because they're both virus types. So.
Oh yeah, your data, aren't you?
Okay. Great.
Damn, we have to take the wait.
No, we have to
No,
take the
he's a
5
data.
and-
It's a 5.
Yeah,
it's
like
it's the 5.
I'm gonna burn the 3 tokens to make that an 8.
Very well.
I'm guessing I can't add any tokens to help him.
No, because
No,
it was a maximum of 3.
and I'm
Okay,
taking it
that's
from my pool. So
Very well. Bada boom.
I rolled a 10.
damn it.
Oh, I'm
rolled a
rolling
10.
4. How am I rolling 4 so fucking much?
This is me and Zara with the number 5 all over again. This is just Eismon and 4.
I hate.
But yeah, I rolled a 10. So the
One.
the after image is going to sink into the ground and kind of appear over here. May the D-Force be with you.
Meanwhile, the other one gets smacked.
yes.
I'd say go back to the shadows from whence you came, but honestly, you are so horrid and putrid to look at. I thought the shadows would want you for company.
That was a good one for me.
Damn, fucking vicious mockery. Shit.
Well,
Wow.
well, Crimson, remember what you said earlier? I think you were right.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Yes.
I feel weak.
that burned through the DM screen. Shit.
That was good.
That was wow.
Ouch.
Chris, Constitution saving throw, please.
Man.
I'm kidding.
I know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Next up.
is me. Is me. Oh, isn't that great? Okay. I'm going to activate a lovely ability. As Eismon kind of like the after image comes out of the ground, sort of like think about it like Gengar in the Pokemon anime, it just kind of sinks up.
Shadow sneak.
And afterwards he's floating there, and suddenly all of his eyes in unison just flash red before you hear
I'm going to make sure you won't see tomorrow, son.
Oh.
and
The
I'm
effects.
activating Dark Fury. Icemon's afterimage is a ruthless monster. For each attack roll, choose 2 targets instead of 1.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So
shit.
in which case, I'm going to roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just going to say it's a d12. If it lands on a 12, I will choose the target instead of leaving it up to chance.
All right.
Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Birdramon is one of them.
Oh god.
Okay.
The other one is Ryu.
Of course.
And Ryu's
Actually,
out
no,
cold.
hold on, I miscounted. It's Agumon X. Sorry.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
Agumon.
Quick counter question. Since Digimon was holding me and he reverted, does that mean I'm technically on top of him at the moment because I'm bigger than him?
Ooh, I love that idea. Sure.
Without realizing it, mind you, because I'm probably
Yeah.
a bit knocked up myself.
Yeah, I'll say that you are. Because you got a minor, I'll say you can have a chance to react to try to do something, but it's going to be hard to break it. But
Well, one
Okay.
major, but yeah.
He's got 1 major because of 2 minors previously.
yeah,
All right,
okay. Roll your attack.
all right. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
So a fun fact about the well, actually no, I'm just not gonna say it. Okay, let's see.
Can I use protectiveness?
I was going to ask if I could use protective as well.
Yeah, I was going to use protective on RJ.
Yeah.
I'll say let Callum do it. He spoke up first.
Wait, just a
I-
question
okay.
though. Wait, a question for the Birdramon. When you were using protective, what are you protecting?
It's not Birdramon, it's
I-
Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan, my bad.
Yeah, I don't think Birdramon has it.
Yeah.
No, 'cause it's a
but
human
Digimon don't get those abilities.
I'm
Except Birdramon
sorry.
and Odyssey, but that's a special case.
Yeah.
That's what
I have not used protective throughout this entire campaign. So
Yeah,
he-
Caitlin, I know like it's in character for you, but maybe let Dell just try to just let her get a chance to use the ability.
I can make an argument here. One
Yes.
person protects Agumon, one person protects Bergermon. That way both can do it.
Okay.
oh,
Uh,
I was gonna have Jordan protect Ryu just because one of the attacks is over there and he's kind of in the in between.
That's fair.
He is on the closer end, so it does sort of make sense. But I do also stand Callum trying to do that as well.
Yeah, but I would like to make a counter argument is the fact that I'm looking at the screen here and Callum is in front of Bergermon and Akane at an angle. So I think it would be better if Jordan used it on Ryu and Callum used it on
Yeah, because two people can't protect the same person. That's just not a thing.
yeah, like.
I mean, it's entirely up to you guys. If you want to, you can, but I will say that if Callum wants to do it, it's going to be a heck of a roll to protect because obviously you've got a further distance to do it. So the problem is it's up to you, but it's entirely up to you two. You two can discuss it or do what you wish for it.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. So, okay, Caitlin, would it be all right if I defended Ryu this turn? Like, I understand that in character, Callum would be more than happy to defend his friend, but at the same time, considering the distance we are to both characters, would it be okay if I defended Ryu this turn?
Sure. Like, yeah, that makes sense on a logical, like, in a gameplay sense, yeah.
Oh, all right. If you're okay, next turn, if you end up being closer and an attack comes Ryu's way, you can protect.
If I live.
All right. If we both live.
So, Callum, are you using protective on Bergermon, or is this no longer going through?
I'm using protective on Bergermon.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay, so first roll is going to be against Bergermon because I rolled that first.
Okay.
First, Bergermon's roll is 7. And Agumon's is 21.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Without an explosion.
So Callum has to beat a 7, and Jordan has to beat a 21.
Yep.
Hey, wish me luck.
Yeah. Hey, Del, you wanted this. Remember that.
I know. Okay. So reminder.
Be
what
lucky
do I
don't
need to
have
do?
Haymaker.
All right. Fair enough.
That's what Bergermon has Haymaker.
No, I said be lucky
Yeah,
I don't.
he said, just, Eismon does not have it, because if it was Eismon, you'd be getting a crit.
Yeah,
you can't proc Haymaker unless the dice you defend with is a D20.
Yeah, that's true. You got a good point.
Yeah, I was talking about myself because I was attacking.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Oh. All right. So reminder. What do I need to roll for this?
Okay.
Your best defense stat. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. In the form of protective, you have to say how you're getting involved with protecting the attack and how you're going to influence it, and then depending on how you're influencing it, indicates which role we tell you to do. So, if you're trying to push them, it'd be a flight because you're trying to push them and get out of the way. If you're getting in the way to take the hit, it'd be a brawn.
Okay. I am probably okay. Okay. I could. Okay. So I have a D20 in flight. So, but considering the distance, I think I'm going to hop off. Have Jordan jump off of Doberman and get right in the path of the attack tank to tank the hit.
All right. So, okay. And Callum, what are you doing for Bergermon?
I won't be able able to push the bird out the way because it's like. So I'm gonna have
I
to.
mean, you can always try.
Push a bird that's almost 2 stories tall.
Or you could push, or you could, or if you want to, I could say you're
Bergamot
doing
is 12
something.
feet here.
Okay,
Oh, fair
okay,
enough.
sorry, keep forgetting that. Sorry. Okay, 12 feet.
Regardless, if he's gonna try and push the bird out the way, he can push the bird out the way. Like,
Yeah,
weight isn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
There's no weight stat.
Yeah. All right. So what?
Don't worry
I'm
about
gonna
specifics too much.
I'm gonna use flight.
Very well. Okay, so I would like you both to roll. You can still add your tokens to the roll. Don't forget about your bonus for protective, which I think is a +5, right?
Plus 3.
3. Sorry, all roll. Yeah.
Yep.
So +3. So you're rolling your designated stat, and you're trying to beat the target that's there. So Callum, you're doing a flight check to beat 7. Jordan, you're in the way to take it, so you're getting a brawn to beat 21.
Okay. Please explode.
That 21's going to be hard to beat.
Oh no, that's a
Okay,
deficit
Callum
of
succeeded.
15. That's a deficit of 15.
Jordan, do you want to add tokens?
2, 3, 4. Okay. Just so that this isn't okay. You know what?
Let me get
Spend-
difference mathematics right now.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
That
That's
is-
a 21 versus. That's a 21 versus 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
15.
15, okay.
15. So I'm going to. Okay. So you know what? Just so that it's not going to hurt so much, I'm going to spend all 5 of my tokens to make that an 11.
Okay, so the difference is 10. That's 2 minor, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that?
That's 11. Yeah, that's a deficit 10.
Yeah, that's 2 minor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, so as the after image fires off its shots, Callum, you're able to react just in time, and as you've seen this, Bergamon, without getting much of a chance to start anything yet, you get in the way and give Bergamon a quick nudge, knocking Bergamon's balance off a tiny bit, and you're able to push the laser as it fires straight past.
Whoa!
As for
As that happens, hold on, because I have to do something at the same time. Callum, as you rush in front of this attack to shove Bergamon out of the way,
Yeah.
as soon as you do, your eyes leave the area for a moment, and suddenly different parts of your life are just flashing in front of your eyes in quick succession. There's things of your parents, things of family moments you remember having, parts of your life, parts of college. You see Ryu, you see other friends you've got, you see yourself at the shelter, you see a little girl with black hair for some reason. You also see a multitude of different things before suddenly it all goes away and your eyes come back to normal. Before this laser, like, in slow motion, almost shoots past your face as you come back to reality and shoom, goes right by.
Wow.
Callum is on the is like as he when he pushed this, he is like his eyes are like widen, and he's kind of like almost like it's like the equivalent of like the expression of seeing your life flash before your eyes. He's there like in complete like shock, and he's almost like he's like trembling a little bit because he's like he was just like I nearly just saw death's doorstep.
Can Philmon react to that if he saw that attack go off?
If he was looking, yeah.
Master Callum, you heartless serpent, try facing me.
And why would I do that? These humans are far more devourable.
We'll see how easy it is for you to devour when I cut out your tongue and feed it to the other one.
I would like to see you try.
As we go on to Jordan taking the hit.
All right.
Yes. So Jordan, as you're seeing the other attack heading in there, you watch as it flies past towards Philmon, and seeing this, you get off of Dobermon and get into the way. You don't get a chance to brace yourself in time to deflect the whole thing, but you're able to push it a little bit, but you still feel your arms reeling in pain as you're pushed back and sent onto your back. You do, that is a 2 minor injuries.
Oh gosh! Ow! Oh!
Pathetic child. Do you really think you can stand against me?
I'm no, but I'm sure as heck going to try. Ah. Right after
Is that-
I.
Your resistance is futile.
You shut your mouth. You. God. Oh, that hurt.
Okay.
Dobermon is just staring in shock. He doesn't
Well.
respond as of yet.
Fair enough. All right. Is that it for your turn? Is it after image?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Very, very well. Okay. Next on the turn, we have Ryu and Agumon. So, Ryu, because that you weren't the target of the electric, you are able to slowly come out of your state.
What? And do I see like Jordan like lying before me, like burnt up a bit?
Yes, as a matter of fact, you see that his arms are slightly steaming. He's on his back. You see that he has got his teeth clenched from the damage, and you feel something underneath you.
Why would he? Agumon?
Is he conscious?
I will say, because of this, Agumon, roll me a grit check.
Okay.
I got this. Probably. Possibly not.
What's the DC?
Let's see. Your DC is 5 to start with, because I'm in a generous
Hey,
mood.
let's go. Let's go.
Oh, fair enough.
5. Let's go.
Okay. So, Agumon, the moment that you're hearing Ryu's voice, you are slowly coming to.
Ow. That hurt.
At this point, Ryu's like just he's like basically trying to sit up. He's basically lying on his knees, just looking like at Agumon as he gets up.
Hi, Ryu.
And he kind of gives you a wave with a smile, despite everything.
Yeah. And you see Ryu just gets like his face just swells up, and it's like, I'm so sorry. And Ryu just bows his head and said towards Agumon, I was a total asshole to you. I treated you like dirt when you were the only one who ever you treated me with respect, and you deserve none of it. The only monster around here is me.
You're not a monster, Ryu. You're my friend.
After everything I've said, I've done, even before meeting these crazy kids. One of them even took a bullet for me. But you'd still call me a friend?
Of course I would.
He's gonna like push himself to stand up.
You became my friend as soon as I met you. And I'm not gonna let anybody like him.
And he points to the Eismon, then realizes there's suddenly another one, points to the other one, points to the main one, points to the other one.
Whatever one is the proper one. I'm not gonna let them hurt you ever again. I'm sorry.
And he looks down too after that.
What are you apologizing for? And Ryu like actually tries standing up.
I almost got
Slowly.
you killed.
Only because I pushed you to become that dark dragon thing.
Still.
And he will
Every-
actually stand in front of you.
I'm gonna make up for what I did. I promise.
No. And you see Rio just go quiet for a second, tilt his head back, close his eyes, and just take a very.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna restart my computer because it's acting kind of stupid.
Okay.
No worries.
You're not the only one who needs stirring some redemption. I have a lot of making up to do. To you, to Callum, Akane, all these other people who probably only just wanted to be my friends or allies, but I just pushed them all away because I was too afraid to let anyone get close to me. Because I didn't want to be hurt anymore.
Then accept them
No.
instead, Ryu. Let them be your friend. Let me be your friend.
Yeah. Instead of trying to wallow away in hopes for someone to protect me, I'll be the one to protect them. I'll protect them!
We'll protect them!
Rya's gonna wipe away his tears, grit his teeth, clench his fists, and just stand side by side with Agumon.
Agumon gives out a big roar.
Very well. We'll get to that in a minute. Next up. Actually, it is your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I lost track of the order.
It's all good.
That was so sweet. I love that.
So, Ryu, as you are standing by the side of Agumon, Jordan, you're able to look up for a brief moment, and suddenly, as this shouting occurs, all of you, as you are preparing this into your states, you see the sight, you hear the sound of Ryu shouting out with Agumon by his side. Ryu, all of a sudden, you feel your Digivice feeling warm in your pocket.
I don't have it.
Oh, you
wait.
don't?
Wait,
Mimiko has it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
fair
Mimiko
enough.
would feel it.
Yeah, Mimiko, all of a sudden in your pocket, you feel a vibrating from another Digivice that you have.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Miko's going to pull Ryu's Digivice out of her pocket then.
The Digivices
Wait,
slowly begin to shake.
Can I do a funny with Blade?
I don't know if this is the time.
It
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was just gonna play like turn around like weird. I don't feel like I'm changing.
Oh, okay, right. That's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And at the point, actually, you know what? Let's make this more fun. Mimiko, as the Digivice is, you're holding the Digivice, yeah?
Yep.
You feel a slight tug as it is trying to pull you. Do you go with it?
I'm guessing I can feel which direction it's pulling itself towards.
It is. It is pulling it towards Jordan and Ryu.
Okay, I don't mind if I have to give up my own tamer action to do this.
Oh, okay.
Feeling the pull, I'm essentially and realizing that it's in Ryu's direction. I want to throw the Digivice in his direction.
Okay. You know what? Because
So
of this
it wants to go for it,
situation,
and I'm giving it like a boost.
yeah, go ahead. I'll say, you know what? Let's make that a free action on this one. If you want to do it, go for it. I'll allow it.
In that case, Mimiko's just gonna feel the pull, shout, "Ryu, catch!" and just throw it in his direction.
Ryu
If-
will make his best attempt to catch it with one hand.
I'll say, okay. As you do, you grab hold of it. As this happens, Aizmon glares at you.
No. Put that down. You do not deserve that.
Maybe not, but at least here, now in this moment, I can use it to right my wrongs and make you pay.
Yeah, let's do it.
As this happens, Ryu, you feel your Digivice beginning to feel warm. Agumon, you feel your body begin to feel warm. And as it
I've been
does,
waiting for this.
as it does, Ryu, you turn to see Agumon slowly beginning to grow, and a word echoes through yours and Agumon's mind. Digivolution. And as this happens, Agumon begins to grow in size. Ryu and Jordan, you watch as you see the small body begin to grow and grow into a form that is about twice the size that it was before. You see a large horn jet out of the top of its head. You then see a tail whip right out and slam onto the ground. Then, as the light fades, the small little orange lizard that you saw before, the dinosaur creature, whichever you wanted to call it, that form is no longer there. As Agumon, your body is no longer the one that you knew. Ryu, the body that you knew of Agumon is no longer there. As standing before you is a form as echoes out one voice. Take it away, Kristen.
Agumon X, Digivolve 2!
Are we gonna see the boy?
Let us see the boy. Any minute now.
Oh, do you want me to pop it up?
Greymon X!
Yes!
Blue!
Oh,
Oh my gosh. He's so blue.
Let's rock and roll!
Let him have it.
Jordan, you now see a giant blue. You see a giant blue Digimon hovering over you.
Can we make the token a bit bigger?
I can do that.
Thank you.
There he
Oh my God.
is.
Here's the boy. Jordan's eyes just go wide and just like, holy fuck.
To the others, to the others, you now see this giant Digimon now.
He almost said a word. He almost said a word.
Yes, I know he almost said a word, but he stopped himself.
Helen like sees
Yeah,
this
because-
and he kind of like immediately just grins. He's like yeah, yes, woo, get him.
Akane's
This
looking.
giant dragon, like this giant blue dinosaur, like get him. This is like a kaiju fight.
Akane's looking at Greymon X like, yeah, so that's a big boy.
Hey, that Bertramont smiles. Now that is a Digivolution.
Yes, it is.
No! Damn it!
What's the matter?
Damn you! Let's see! X Nova Blast!
What's the matter, bucko?
And Greymon X is going to summon a massive fireball from his mouth and pop! Like it fires straight towards Eismon in the middle with
Very well.
scorching hot flame.
Are we gonna have Kentucky Fried Eismon here?
Leave me alone.
Well, we'll see.
Hey,
Let me change his name officially now.
hey. I guess you could say this could be a bull's eye.
Eismon takes 1 point of damage. Stop it.
Mhm.
So, question: who saw Agumon going to Greymon?
Oh, gee, what a surprising turn of events.
I didn't
This
see
was-
going to the blue variant.
I didn't know there was different. I didn't know there was different variants.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
didn't know there was a
thing.
blue. I didn't know there was blue one.
Yeah. Fun fact. Yeah, you're gonna enjoy the blue one.
Okay. Let me
Okay.
put it to this way. I did look up Agumon X's evolutions, but I had no idea which evolution where you were going to go.
That's the point. All right.
I did.
It's
Second
okay.
one.
Nice.
Oh no.
And to make this fun, how many
Is that-
tokens do I have? I have
Is
two
that-
from this morning that I was given.
You
I
have
said this
four.
morning.
You have four.
I
You
have
have
four.
Oh my god.
Oh, how about I just empty the chamber and just make that 25?
Is that an explosion?
Nope. That was 18 plus 3.
18 plus 3. Okay, I was just wondering if that was an
Ryu,
explosion.
do I have permission to make it 25?
In this moment, yeah, you do.
Yay, I'm emptying the chamber. That's now 25.
Get him, Greymon, get him.
Also, this is neutral because I'm considered a virus.
Yes, you are. Blue Greymon is a virus type.
Well, just Greymon X. And
Greymon X, yeah. Greymon X blue.
Okay, bada boom.
Oh,
So
that's a difference of 13.
Okay.
Ouch.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Icemon spend 4 of his tokens to make that a 9, to make that a deficit of 9. So he's only gonna take 1 hit point of damage.
That's fine.
okay,
Boo!
does Ryu-
That's fine.
yeah. Does Ryu still have an action this turn?
He does, yes. I'll allow this because of this
Okay.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like after the smoke clears, like, nice shot. I'll take it from here. And
There we go.
you see Ryu, probably to the surprise of everyone, just start charging in and just running, and taking a leap at Eismon and just start unleashing a flurry of punches, strikes, and jabs, because he has the new Tamer ability, Synchro Boost,
Let's
takes
fucking
which
go.
which
What?
evolves his D12 fight to a D20.
Whoa.
Okay, well you just
Whoa.
okay,
And as you do that, you hear, "Get him, Ryu! I believe in you!"
well, Crimson just saved me the trouble of asking what that did.
He would
Okay.
Yeah.
Ryu, okay, roll me a fight check then.
Get him! Get him!
Can I
Get him.
just say, I like how Greymon still keeps his like hyperactive personality as an Agumon. That's so sweet. Just imagine just a giant lizard just
That's a 15. Hold, let me see.
16.
16.
Yeah, it's 16.
I'll spend 5. Make that a dirty 21.
Nice. Let's fucking go. Type the 21 in the chat just so we know.
Okay.
Thank you.
21.
21. Anyway.
21. 21.
Okay.
Get him!
A
Fucking get him!
dirty 21.
Get him.
You were a dirty boy.
Fucking get him! And we'll fucking do it.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's not take this out of context.
As how about that
Anyway.
defense roll?
Yeah, how about that defense roll?
I'm sorry, that caught me by surprise. Okay.
Anyway.
Shall we continue?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to dodge the heck out of the way again.
How is he going to fare against this?
Well,
Let's find out together.
Hey, let's fucking go.
Ouch!
Okay, this is
That's
so hold on.
That's a
No,
deficit of
minus-
16.
That's 16. So that is currently 2 HP of damage. As it's standing as
Wait,
is.
don't you have that shadow thing?
It's fine. We've got another villain.
He's
Yeah.
already used the shield. He's already used the shield. I think it's a one-time use.
Yes,
Is it?
it is a one-time
one-time
use.
Oh.
It's always
This
been a
one
one-time
was.
use.
Let me put it this way: the eating part of it is a one-time use thing. He didn't equip the shield chip; he ate it.
So basically the chips are in his gut.
Yep, and a
Oh.
one-time use, and oh, you know what? Let's see, 16 we've got, right?
Yep, 16 is currently the difference.
I'm gonna have to empty my fucking chamber to make that so it's 1 hit point of damage.
Hey,
Damn.
yo.
Oh boy.
That's okay. Eismon's all out of tokens.
Eismon be dead.
Yeah, not yet. He's still hanging on here just enough to lower that to 1 damage. Not my personal chamber. It's Eismon's chamber.
Yeah, I know it's Eismon's chamber. I'm just saying he'd be dead because
Yeah.
he'd be out of tokens now.
He would. So, Ryu, as you strike against Eismon in this flurry of blows that you are firing, Eismon could barely keep up even after all of this with the blast from Greymon, and he just begins to.
So it's like, why? How? How is this possible? You are not supposed to be like this.
Hey, buddy, I tell you, but I don't think you get it.
Get what?
Get that there's something more important than just than yourself. It took me way too long to realize. True strength doesn't come from being the best on your own. You draw your true strength from those around you. I'm not a soldier. I'm.
Go ahead.
Let him finish.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not the soldier my father wanted me to be. I never could have been. But maybe I can. Maybe. Just maybe. And Ryu's gonna, like, as he's probably landed on the ground at this point. As he's like. He's gonna look to, like, to everyone around him. Maybe I can be be the friend, the hero that they and this world needs and deserves.
You.
Yeah. Kind of shaking her head yes with all this.
Callum then like puts his like fist up like, heck yeah! Tell that many eyes freak what it is, RJ.
I.
Need a ruin it.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. This is not looking good for him. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think Kakane was saying that about Callum fist pumping.
Actually, it was
Charge complete.
actually she was saying to herself, "Way to ruin the moment, Callum," with the fist pumping and what he said.
Oh.
Because basically, it was Ryu's time to shine.
It's
Akane
not like he
was
jumped
doing.
in the middle of it or anything, though.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
But
He's just cheering him on.
And
Anyway,
that's-
just
but-
moving on.
Okay.
Moving on.
Get the
Moving
point.
on. Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's continue.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
On to
next
the
up
turn of
is
Bergermon.
Yep.
Yeah,
So let's
Akane and
continue-
Bertram.
Yeah, let's continue the Slaughterfest. So, who's next on the chopping block? Me and Bergermon. So, Dell, my dear, how would you want to take care of this?
Oh. All right. But. All right. All right, Akane. Which one do you want me to aim for? Seems everyone's going after this Aizmon, but this one's still gonna be a problem. I can
Yeah, I
take on
know.
both. Yeah. Which one do you want me to focus on?
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. The one that Ryu just the one that Ryu just beat the piss out of.
You. You sure? He's right near the pillar.
Yeah, I know. That Aizmon over there is going to be a problem. Question: the other Aizmon, has anyone attacked it?
At this moment in time, no.
At this moment in time, no. Okay, well then we're gonna have to weaken that one, so we're gonna try and go for the one that is over here.
Oh.
Okay, so that would be me.
Yeah, so
Hi.
we're going to go after you.
Hi.
Okay.
All right. Hang on tight, Akane. And Berdramon's going to fly over towards that one. Bergermon. And she is going to use. She's going to use meteor. She's going to use meteor wing.
Okay. Good choice.
All right. Okay. So Bergermon positions herself so that she's about to flap her wings towards them. Fireballs manifest as she does so, and she goes meteor wing, and boom, boom, boom. They aim right for this Aizmon.
Okay. Try and hit me.
All
Okay.
right.
I dare you.
If I remember,
All
this
right.
is, if I remember it, this is.
Are you
Yeah.
saying this guy is a virus? Because you would be wrong.
No. I was talking to myself. I'm saying I was trying. Okay, I wasn't saying that it was a virus. I was saying fight check. I was saying this.
Fight
I was saying. I think
Still,
I said
regardless, this guy's not a virus. This guy's free.
Okay. So no advantage or disadvantage.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
No advantage or disadvantage. Is that right?
Yeah, it's neutral because this Aizmon is considered a free type.
So he has no strengths, no weaknesses, which basically means all attacks against him are no advantage, no disadvantage.
All right.
Ouch.
No. All right, 9. I'm going. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add 3 to make that a 12.
Okay. Write down to 12, if you would, please, madam.
All right. Right there.
Gracias, senora.
I rolled a 15.
Dang it.
Okay. So that misses. Well, at least we tried.
He's
Yep.
going to sink into the ground and appear behind you.
Dang it. This guy's slippery.
Yeah, I noticed.
Be careful, everyone.
Yeah, he's a slippery one. He can sink into the ground and appear before you like nothing. He's like lightning. So be careful.
Very well.
And I think that'll be the end of it.
Okay, next on the turn, Blade and Mimiko. Off you go.
And for this, I'm gonna go give me some food.
Alright, hey, Aeon?
Yeah.
In your opinion, which one would be the best? Because I feel like we should attack the one, like, that is low health, because because, you know, I think he's close to dead, and then next turn we can potentially attack the other one. But it's up to you. Which one do you think might be better?
I must admit, I was going to attack the closer one, but yeah, we can go for the other one. So,
I mean, we can attack the other one. Because again, it hasn't been damaged, so we could just do more damage to it. Which is also a good point.
Also, I just realized this is Ruby music.
Yeah, I realized
Yep.
you just
It-
reminded me that that's still playing. Sorry. Play the other one again. My bad.
Sorry,
Is that the right
I
one?
was going to remind you, but I kind of got into it, so.
Is this the right one?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, yeah, no, I
It-
completely forgot to change it. My bad. I'm just doing multiple things at once. It works for as long as it
Alright.
played anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
the attack's like lightning, huh? Well, fire with fire, well, lightning with lightning. Blake Quaggle Spark Blade, that one.
As you wish. If this thing is as fast as lightning, then I will be faster.
Try me, bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Give him everything you've got. And I will use my tamer action to go all out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No, yeah,
fair
none
enough.
of your tamers have boosted your partners with those cheers.
Yeah, they've all been doing their own actions or just done nothing. Anyway.
I have a feeling it's D6.
D6.
Yes.
Because
Good,
you're
so
a champion
one thing
right now. It's D6.
Yeah,
And
that's
you're
the one
rolling with
thing I-
advantage.
Right. Yes, so good. 3.
3. All right, Blade.
3.
Roll a fight check and add 3.
Yeah.
Let me just check if
2
there's
attacks
any
with an extra +3.
extra +3.
And then I think Blade is a
Come on,
virus.
Yes. But yeah,
Well-
it's free type. The clone is free, so
Yeah,
I also
just wanted to double
realised
check
that-
this.
that's
Won't be
fine.
free
Mhm.
for long, damn it.
Oh, no,
Won't
no,
be
no,
free
that's
for long. That's funny.
Actually, that would be a +4 because thanks to Mimico.
Oh,
Wow, that's a nat 1.
I hate my luck, bro. Hold on.
I mean, I can
Yay.
add to that, but I can't change. Wait, let you re-roll. Oh wait, no, advantage.
Yeah, roll again, advantage. Yep, roll again.
Advantage.
Roll again and take the higher result.
For the love
Imagine
of
if you got nat 1 again, that'd be funny.
For the love of
Do it
God,
again. Do it again.
please, please,
Do it again.
You screwed me
Let's-
over with Kyogre fight. Don't
Let's
screw
roll
me
again.
over again.
Let's roll again. Let's roll again.
8. That's better.
That's better. I can take
That's
it.
better.
4 times better than the last one.
I'm gonna add if Aeon is okay. Am I okay to add some tokens to that?
You certainly can. We don't benefit. No, I'd have to add the tokens for you to benefit from easygoing, wouldn't I?
You mean
So,
loyalty, but yes.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, Mimiko would have to add the tokens to make use of loyal. And you'd have to explain how you're resisting.
Yes.
Okay, Mimico,
Yes.
words of encouragement, go.
Mimiko's amazing throwing hand just throws a rock suddenly.
Yes.
It inspired Blade.
Throw, when in doubt, throw another rock. Anyway.
But if not, I will add 1, 2, 3. I'll add 4 tokens. So that would be 12.
Okay, 12. All right. You're attacking the clone?
Yeah, I'm technically clone.
Okay.
Can I any chance of adding another 8 to that, and the method I'm helping is which Mimico just yells, "Hey, ugly, over here."
Ooh.
So it's making it 12, yeah?
Yes.
I rolled a 4.
Yes.
I will take that. I will take the 1 damage. It's 4 to 12. Yeah, so it's not 10. Yeah.
You know what is faster than lightning? Light itself, and then Blade is going to immediately charge with Spark Blade, and then shoosh, slice.
Very well. So I believe that's 2 points of. So 12
it's
to
1.
4.
1.
1. Yeah, sorry.
It's
I was
1.
thinking of the numbers.
It's all good. All good.
Okay, so 1 point of damage to the clone. Or the after image, or whichever way.
The after image kind of like phases a bit as you do that, but then it comes back to full.
Okay, well, now it's Eismon's turn, the actual one. Okay, so seeing the situation. Oh, I don't know if he has anything to go for this. Yeah, you know what? I'll say in the frustration, he's going to try to attack. You know what? I'll say in this frustration, he doesn't like what's happened here, so he's actually going to make an attack against. Ooh, I'll say he's going to try to make an attack against Ryu, but also as a note to mention, this one also has the attack to targets type. With Wicked Thought Eye, which means I can attack 2 targets at once.
Oh no.
I'd say, You know what? He doesn't like what Ryu did, so he's going to make 1 attack on Ryu, and he's going to make 1 attack on. Yeah, 1 attack on Philmon. Why not? Oh wait, actually, oh yeah. Okay, I just realized Crimson's going to have to roll twice.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just
I'll
open
do
this.
I'll do
Oh.
Philmon's first.
Yep.
Oh,
You
is
okay,
it-
Caitlin?
Let me. I was just gonna ask. With
Mm-hmm.
protective, is it a once per turn action, or for this campaign, or can I?
No, you
Ooh.
can use it as long as you're able.
Eh.
So like there's
Yeah.
no token spending with protective. It's literally just, oh, I have the skill, you can use it. If you want to use it, you can use it.
I want to use it to protect RJ because he has a minor, and I
He's got a major.
major.
But yeah.
Sorry, yeah, major. And
You know what?
just
Okay.
one damage.
All
Don't
right.
you
Go
also
for
have a minor wound
it.
from last session?
Only 2.
So one less
Alright, I
than you.
mean, okay. Alright.
But if Chris wants me to, because I do know I am a bit far away.
Okay. You know what? Sure. I'll allow it for this moment. I'll allow it. So go ahead.
So, seeing this, Callum is going to run over and see if he can try and push RJ out the way from Eisman's attack.
Very well. Okay, Callum, roll me a flight check. So I have to roll. I have to roll the fight check for Eismon first to give the numbers.
Please don't be big. Please don't be big.
Okay, so what a lucky time to have the D20 in fight.
Fuck.
Teehee.
Okay, so first one is going to be to. We'll make this one to Callum technically now. That's a 12, so Callum has to beat a 12, and Philmon has to beat. Give me a second. And Philmon has to beat a 2.
Oh, wait, what? Is Philmon free or is he data?
I'm Data. You get advantage on me.
He gets advantage, so
Oh.
roll again specifically on Philmon.
Oh, doody doody. I love having advantage. Don't we all love advantage rolls?
Okay.
13.
Okay, just to make this go by. Philmon will defend first.
That's fair.
That's fair.
That is a 9. Would you like to add any tokens to that? You need to
Yes, I. Hold on.
4 is what you need to spend.
Actually, I'll let that through. I haven't taken any
Okay.
hits yet, so.
Fair enough. So take it.
Considerate of
So fair enough. I appreciate your kindness. Let me have the DM have his hit. So that's 1 point in damage to Philmon. Okay, Callum, you push Rio out of the way. I would like you to make me a flight because you're pushing him out the way after you're running. Roll me a flight check. You're beating a 12.
Okay. Please. Please don't give me a 1.
Oh.
Ooh. Spending is allowed.
You know what? Wait. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I might not have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You can take from my pool. That's it's your choice.
No, I can't. No, I'm taking it. I don't have enough. I'm taking it.
Very well. So Callum, as you rush, you manage to push Ryu out of the way. And as you do, you get blasted by an attack straight against you and scratches the side of and scratches your leg.
What are you idiot?
Tell me something I don't know. Ah, are you all right?
I'm fine. You never change.
Hey, that's why you're friends with me, right? Callum just gives him a smile.
Ryu just kind of rolls his eyes and gives him a yeah sure buddy kind of look.
Love this.
Hey,
All right. Meanwhile,
after that last speech that you give, after that, and how your Digimon just socked that Iceman, I have your back.
wow.
And I got yours if you want me to.
And I've got everybody's! As Greymon pipes up from the back.
And I've got your partner's number.
As Iceball blushes
And
back
Greymon immediately glares at him.
Yeah. Well, as you say that, he actually turns around and flashes at Philmon, so Philmon takes a hit point of damage.
Oh, Master, not a... Oh! Okay. Slimy little serpent, now aren't we?
Tomba, are you okay?
I'm fine, Master. It's you that I'm worried about taking excessive damage.
Hey, I'm sturdier than I look.
That you are. And Philmon attempts to dust himself off as best he can.
Very well. So, as you guys are having this moment here, as we get to the top of the turn order, all of a sudden, Callum,
Yeah?
all of a sudden, your Digivice begins to beep again. The familiar sound of a timer hitting 0 again.
Uh-oh.
As this happens, there is a noise that echoes through the area as you do this.
Detecting fighting presence near the shrine of the swarm. Eradicating the presence. Eradicating.
And the server is going to launch an attack on Icemon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because
Isn't that a good thing?
it might be because you guys actually did the little thing. Icemon hit the shrine, so the server thinks Icemon's the problem, not you.
Ooh.
Oh, we love that.
Yet.
Yay?
Oh, we love environmental manipulation.
So
Smite by
Give me a
God
second
himself.
here.
Literally.
Okay, so
Yes, sir.
So, as this happens here, Ryu, Callum, and Jordan, as the three of you are looking at the normal Icemon, as a shock of electricity fires out of the shrine and strikes against Icemon, and he winces in pain. And because he was the target, he automatically takes a hit point of damage. The same for the after image.
Oof.
So, I guess I have to ask myself.
Oh.
How do you wanna end yourself?
How do you want to delete yourself? Wait a
Oh,
minute.
no, I have to. I have to. I have to say this.
Don't take that
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
gonna.
context.
Yeah.
Hang on.
How do I end myself? Well, I'm officially gonna grab this belt.
Okay, but
Kidding.
okay, but
I'm kidding. Yes.
okay, but Crimson,
Yes.
do you want to do something really cool?
Yes, I would love to do something really cool.
Let's fucking team up and end
Oh.
this bastard right here and now.
Oh, wait, you actually want to strike him before he vanishes?
Yes.
Right.
Both of us, the same time,
Um,
together.
You know what?
I actually have an idea how to flavor that, but I'll let Chris take point first.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to say this properly. Even though I technically got it with the server detonation, Ryu and Greymon end this fight.
Yes, sir. Greymon X is going to hear the word eradicate, and looks to Ryu and goes,
You know, I'm usually against deleting. I love that. That didn't work. Love you, voice mod. Love you. Okay. Ryu, I'm usually against deleting Digimon, but him? After all he's caused, he's gotta go!
Ryu just like surprised that Greymon would even suggest that. Just looks at all the other tamers and for a brief moment just to try and make quick eye contact as if looking for their approval.
Callum gives you a thumbs up. You both got this. Show him why the server picks you as a digestant.
Yeah, Akane is still on top of Bergermon, and she's got her arms crossed, and she is shaking her head. Yes, this is the way you're saying, go for it. Send this sucker back to where he came from.
Doberman goes up to Jordan and also nodding.
He nods as well, just like, just raises a fist in the air, just go for it.
I guess is Mimiko not gonna say anything?
I got the last one for a minute. Sorry. Mimiko just gives you an understanding look. Yeah.
Right. In that case, Kristen, if you can move Greymon over
Yes,
here.
Greymon is going to start running up to you, and he picks you up with his head as he's going.
Yeah,
he's
and
going full
Ryu,
speed charging towards Aizmon right now.
Okay, and Ryu is just gonna climb to the top of your like armor-plated head, and he's gonna close his eyes and try to, for a brief moment, and just channel as much of his, like pretty much trying to put as much of his leftover anger and fury that he's just been keeping pent up all this time, and use it as a force for good. And as this happens, the birthmark on Rio's face actually starts to glow a bit. And when he opens his eyes, his two colored eyes flash. And it's like, it's time to kiss your coated butt goodbye! And Ryu's gonna raise both his arms up with his fist clenched. And as Greymon lets loose a Nova Blast, Ryu's just gonna try and motion and actually through sheer force of will, launch of an energy blast of his own, and it combines with Greymon.
Very well. Okay. So, as the both of you fire off your shots together and strike against Aizmon as his body begins to essentially disintegrate from the laser, you see that he winces around in pain. He gives one last look at you, and as he does, you hear one last phrase.
Curse you.
He
And
did.
with
Look in the
that-
mirror, buddy.
is indeed dead. But Mr. Afterimage,
Hello.
as the original Eismon vanishes, you then see the laser fire back at you next.
Oh my god. Hold on. I need to.
Wait, what? No! No! No!
I would
And as
do.
it's-
Then you just hear this lot of screaming and yelling as he gets hit by this. I would do that, but time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And as
You
this
say
does,
no.
the
You say no, you say yes.
Anyway.
and with that, the after image begins to disintegrate. With one last look, it turns to see you all. And with that, the combat has ended.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm just
Mimiko.
gonna add one.
Oh. Okay. Jordan just kind of winces, and then he just sits up. Oof. Okay. Is it
Callum-
over? Tell me it's over.
Could Callum like try and like help Jordan up?
I would say so. Yeah, sure.
Taking a note from Digitail. I felt it was fitting for this specific one.
No, I
Sever
think we've
wins.
earned it.
I think you earned it.
Sever
So-
Well,
wins.
we earned it.
Callum then like takes like offers his hand to help Jordan up. Yep, I think we won.
Jordan just, thank goodness. And then he grabs Callum's hand and just pushes himself up as I'm assuming Callum's pulling him up.
Pulling him up.
Yeah. Oof. Okay. Ah, jeez. Ow, my arms. Ow.
Oh.
Hey, let's get you back and get you all get you patched up, eh?
Yeah. 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 Sure. Yeah. Not. Thank good. Maybe I should have brought my jacket with me. And as he's just kind of examining his, and as Jordan's kind of examining his arms, like his, like as he kind of turns, like on his upper right arm, like whoever's close by, like I guess Callum, Ryu, any of the Digimon, like you notice this tattoo on his upper right arm. Like it kind of looks like a little sunrise almost.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a detail that I was kind of waiting on revealing. So yeah, Jordan's got a tattoo.
I didn't know you had I didn't expect a guy like you to get a tattoo.
This it's just, you could say it's kind of a reminder. He kind of covers it up. It's just something to remind me that there's good times, you know?
Well, I say this is a pretty good time when you say. I mean, did you see that? Did you see like RJ and what Greymon? They just went pow and then we were just like wow and then like Callum is just going full on geek mode at this moment in time.
Ryu at this point is like almost like a statue. He's still like in his like firing pose, and like you see him like his eyes start to twitch for a second before he takes takes a deep breath, and he just his entire body just shakes loose, and he drops to his knees while still on Greymon's head. It's like, oh, whoa, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
RJ, that fucking like move you did, like the way you punched the Iceman, like dude, that was like a superhero, and the comics. Do you remember that was?
That was the coolest thing we've ever done.
Well, it might have
As
been the
Greymon
only
says.
cool. Yeah, it might have been the only. It's probably the only cool thing I've ever done because I haven't exactly done a lot of cool things. But thanks.
Hey,
He
Bergemon, you
gives
think
you a
we ought to
big
do?
grin.
Hey, Bergemon, you think
Yep.
we ought to do any others?
Oh, right. Hold on. Coming in for a landing. And Berdramon's going to land right down here.
Okay.
Close to
Greymon is gonna
everyone.
let you off his head.
Yeah,
Ryu,
Ryu's
so
gonna like almost
he's
like
gonna lower
stumble.
his head down and let
Yeah,
you off.
Ryu's gonna sort of hop off, but stumble a little bit as he hits the ground because Ryu, like he looks so exhausted because again he still hasn't slept in 5 days.
As soon as you do that, Greymon starts nuzzling you with his head.
Aw.
Big smile, like he's like similarly to the big teethy grin he's just got in the picture there.
Great. No, Greymon, right? Come on, we won. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and you deserve hugs for it. We're friends now.
Hey, Bergemon. Hey, Bergemon, could you let me down for a bit?
Okay. Bergermon lowers herself to let Akane down.
And then Akane hops down. Thanks. And with
Anytime, dear.
And with that, Akane's gonna go over to where Ryu is.
Immediately, as soon as you approach Ryu, Greymon's eyes slit and dim at you.
It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt him.
Greymon, come on, like, Akane's a friend. These guys, they're all my friends. If they want to be.
Jordan just kind of acquaintance. He then points to Callum and Akane. These two may be your friends, but
No, I get it. I understand.
Right.
I'll earn your friendship if that's worth anything.
That hey, I mean, hey, right now I might not like your guts, but I wasn't just gonna stand by and let you die.
Come on, Ryu, let me help you.
I mean, we all
Thanks.
work well. We all work great as a team.
Yeah, well, we'll let time determine that. I'm just in a lot of pain right now. And then Jordan just climbs onto Dobermon's back at this point.
Doberman lets you. Come on, let's get you all back to the inn. Get you all seen to, yeah?
Yeah, good idea. Great idea.
Before that, Ryu's just gonna quickly, I guess as everyone's leaving, just gonna go by Mimiko and just sort of like lower himself a bit so he's on her level, and it's like, thank you. I never did catch your name, kid.
It's Mimiko.
Thank you, Mimiko. I think I owe you my life. And he offers a handshake.
Mimiko will shake his hand.
Akane looks up at Greymon. Would you mind?
His eyes are still slit at you.
Okay. Would you mind if Ryu rode back with us? Or would you rather him ride with you?
His eyes dim. As his eyes dim, though, suddenly a glow envelops him. And
Yes, he
finds
transforms
himself
back.
looking up.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, I'm thinking that means that. Hey, I think that means that.
Oh, come on! I was big a moment ago.
I guess that's pretty short-lived. Oh well.
Aw, that sucks.
Was that a pun?
Akane kneels down in front of Agumon and pats his head. It's okay. It's all right.
He's just gonna go over towards Ryu.
Wow, someone's got an attitude.
All right. I think
No
I owe
comment.
you all. I think I owe you all an explanation and an apology, but not here.
Mm.
Let's go back to the inn first. Zara's still over there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ryu, would you like a ride?
You know what? Yes, I'd love a ride because I feel if I actually try to walk back, I would literally pass out on the dirt.
Is Bertramon gonna be able to carry 4 people?
You know what?
Well,
I'll-
unless you know, out of character, I can digivolve Agumon back into Greymon again right now.
Do you have? I mean, I would say it might take a little time before you have.
Yeah. I have the
You know
tokens. I
what?
mean, so
You know what?
Actually, wait, I have an idea. Like, if you were like, Callum's gonna show, like, well, I don't mind if me and Philman walk back.
you know what? That's fair. And let's just go. And Ryu's just gonna, at a decent pace, just make his way back towards town.
Okay.
Agumon stays right next to you the whole time.
Okay. Okay. In that case, Akane's gonna go over to Mimiko. Mimiko, are you ready to go?
Okay.
Come on.
Before Mimiko goes, Blade is going to go over to Mimiko and say, I am proud once again for your bravery, partner. You have shown to be an excellent Digidestined. I am proud to have fought with you today.
You know what? I have to agree with Blade. You've done an amazing job today. If anything, Mimiko, you should be proud of yourself. Akane then turns to Blade. Am I right?
Of course. You gave me the courage to fight hard today. If it wasn't for you.
Mimiko doesn't say anything in response to that, but her face is bright red.
Aw.
Your face is red. Is that what humans do? Does that mean is it a good thing? Oh no, you're not ill, are you? And then Blade is kind of like fussing over Mimiko.
Okay, and with that, Akane's gonna put her hand on Blade's head.
Yeah.
Okay. It's normal.
Yeah.
She's blushing. She's hey. If you want to know what she's doing, she's blushing.
Really?
Bertramon then goes, let's call for Bertramon Air. And she lowers herself to allow any passengers to board her.
Akane's gonna giggle because she found that cute. Well, are you ready?
Yeah, Mimiko clambers up.
Okay, come on. And with that, Akane's gonna gently give Mimiko her hand so that she can guide her up there. Okay, Mimiko, you're going first, hon. Up we go. Is there a chance we can make the Bergamot token a bit bigger, please?
I'd say just for the context of time, I will say that we don't need to do it. We'll say that everyone can make their way back for what they are.
Yeah, we don't need Bergamon to be
Alright.
bigger for the sake of this.
Just for the context
Just
of
for
things, we
time.
can say it happens.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, we don't want... Caitlin has work at 7 a.m. This has gone on
know.
longer than intended.
Yeah.
So,
Wait a minute, it's 11 when you
it's 11:15. We're 15 minutes past
Moving
where
on.
we were. So,
Moving
We're
on.
15 minutes overdue.
Okay.
yeah. So,
Well,
I
then,
will say...
let's scoot I said let's scoot along then.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Okay. So, as all of you make your way back to the grapevine in your own ways, or if you're stopping off anywhere on the way back, that will obviously come
Nope.
down to your choices afterwards.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nothing on Doberman. He's just taking Jordan
Mhm.
back at his own pace.
Yeah,
No, I would-
Jordan's just Jordan's hanging on.
Yeah, I would say let's just have Bergamot just take them straight back to the thing.
Yep.
Very well.
Yeah.
I was gonna do one funny moment. Like, Callum is gonna like as anyone left, Callum was gonna take a step forward as he was going to walk, but then he kind of stumbles because of his like the leg injury, and then he looks at Philmon. Do you want to carry me, dude?
Only if you, only if.
Aw.
I'm sorry, young master. Could you please repeat that? He's gonna lean over and put his hand over his ear.
Oh, so Callum then like he sees what Philmon's doing, and he like puts his hand like kind of swoos. Is like, oh please, oh my knight in shining armor, won't you carry this fair maiden back?
It would be my utmost pleasure, assuming this fair maiden knows his limits from now on.
I
As
know
long
we
as
were
you
speeding.
Worth it.
yes, as long as you do not bring up this moment to the others.
I mean,
Philmont just immediately just scoops up Callum and just starts running off Sonic the Hedgehog style.
Fucking bridal style. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
me a minute.
fucking go.
Excuse me a
Oh my
minute.
god.
Ryu,
Okay.
Ryu just sees that whole exchange as they're walking, and he's just gonna like, no, you're not carrying me like that.
I would never ask.
And Agumon like puts his hands up defensively.
I wouldn't do that even as a Greymon. If I'm carrying you, you're on my head. Because that's fun
Yeah,
and cool.
yeah, it is very, very cool. And you see Ryu as they're walking, like tries to wipe the sleep from his eyes.
We'll get a good rest soon, pal.
And you see Agumon kind of like tap the back of you a little bit.
I hope so.
So, as all of you make your way back with your different modes of transport, I will say that's where we will wrap up tonight's session.
Oh my goodness. Unfortunate. I would have liked to do a little bit more at the end there with you know, the aftermath of what happened, but it's okay. But this is a good stopping point. And we have to be wary of Caitlin's time, so.
I'm
We
so
can
Yeah.
start
sorry
with
again.
No,
that.
it's okay, Caitlin. Don't say sorry. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Schedules are a bitch.
It's fine.
Yes,
It's
they are.
all Gucci.
Yeah, it's all. Hey, honey, it's all good. Hey, work comes first.
Yep. And who?
So, at this point, we would like to say that sadly, Going Digital is going to take a little bit of a break because it's a chance to unwind some batteries. We're probably going to be taking probably about 2 sessions off, but that doesn't mean that the D&D stuff is going to stop. Cotlol is still doing his game for the normal D&D games, if you wish to go by those, but also we have Once Upon a Digitale most likely kicking on still in the background, if we're still in the mood for that, so we shall see where things go. Probably Pokemon will
Yes.
take a breather too, because this DM needs a fucking break.
Yes, you do. That's why if anything is happening on Sundays, it's going to be me, myself, and I.
So on holiday.
Yeah,
Ooh,
me,
it's just me, myself, and I.
me too. I wish. My holiday
Unless
doesn't exist.
unless someone is not able to make a session, in which case we skip because I can't do it with 4 people.
Yes, yes, indeed, indeed. But we shall see where the ball comes flying from there. So until then, guys, that's all for tonight's session. So until then, perceptions rolled low, so it's time for us to go. It's goodbye from your digital master, Brownie. It's goodbye from my co-DM for tonight, Kristen.
Very well, people.
Goodbye from Glimson.
Bye, folks. Oh, hey, the round peg fit in the round hole. Who knew?
It's goodbye. It's goodbye from Aeon.
Bye.
From Caitlin.
You guys are just jealous because your Digimon don't treat you like a princess.
From
You know you love it.
Lena. Yep, from
Sayonara,
Lena.
peoples. Sayonara, peoples. And by the way, you two should collaborate on DMing more often. This was fun.
What do you mean? We do it all the time.
Mm-hmm. Just some
but
stuff is
he's-
mostly me.
but he's mostly in control of how the things go. This was fun because it was a shakeup.
Right.
Fair enough.
And goodbye. Did I say goodbye to Caitlin? Sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you said goodbye
Yeah,
from Caitlin.
yeah. It's just Dell, I
Fair
think,
enough.
left. Possibly.
Yeah, goodbye from Dell.
Boy, everybody.
So until then, everybody, we shall see you all next time. If you want to come by on Sundays to see for this one, or check us out on the Twitter or the Discord, you guys know where we're going. If you want to, search up the Joy Charge Gamers if you want to come by for Discord. Until then, guys, this is Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers signing off on Let's Roll Live, Going Digital, the Digimon D&D. So until then, everyone, stay charged, catch you all later, and remember the old motto for D&D. You best roll high, because otherwise it could mean goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.